What kind of water is that?
A great value. I don't even know,
Great
but great
value
value.
water.
Yep.
Man, that man using what's that? That's what we call like 99-cent store water.
I got a 40 badge. Incredible.
40
They
badge.
taste just as good as Aquafina.
The best water is Fiji.
You see,
Fiji
this is what
water.
rich people say.
Man, shut your lying self up.
Darius, shut up, bro. Darius,
hey, it's pretty good.
I don't want to hear that, man.
Darius has never tasted Fiji water a day in his life. He just
That's not true.
He probably did. He probably got scammed at the airport.
Nah, not the airport.
Y'all hear that?
Hey, yeah, I did hear that. That sounded like a fucking air. That sounded like an airplane.
Oh my god, Darius!
It's not easy, man. It's not easy. Oh well,
bro, that's funny.
All right.
But what's going on, podcast people? We're back, episode 107. As you can see, we have a lot of topics to talk about and more. NFL, NBA, some of my boys in the music industry acting up again. Kanye on his stuff. Got some things to say about him a little bit, but before we get started, how's y'all's day been?
You can go, Darius.
It's been all right, just school shit, and then allergies.
Darius
as well.
is sick, by the way, as you can tell.
Yeah, so sorry if I'm probably not gonna be that loud, and so I mean, so I'm gonna be coughing a lot and be muting my mic a lot. So sorry about that.
Yeah. What about you, GOBBY?
Nah, my day's been solid. So let me tell y'all something real quick, just really quick. My apartment, they made me move out. I'm gonna call them out, and I hope one day I get famous. I'm gonna call them out when I'm on my best video or something like that, right? But these people are making us move, right? Because there was something wrong with our old apartment. There's something wrong. I guess it was, I don't know. They didn't let us know what was wrong with the apartment. I'm assuming infestation and mold because of how bad it looked. So they forced us to move into this room, which we got used to it. Fine, cool. And then they want us to move back. But we looked at the old apartment and it looks horrible. I mean, bro, roaches everywhere. You have bugs. You have everything. Just everything nasty, mold. It's all over the place, bro. All over the place. And they want us to move back in there. And they said, we have a choice to stay here. And this is a regular apartment, in which I don't mind, right? I'd love to stay here instead of going to that bug-infested place. But, man, they want us to take the original price for this room. And I don't mind paying more, but I just feel like it's unfair for us to have to do that when it wasn't our fault that we had to move to begin with. That's the inconvenience that you guys caused. So there's no reason why we should be having to pay for it. So that's just my thing. That's just my biggest issue. Terrible
Sounds
apartment
like a great
management. Day. The Holly, that's what they're called. If y'all want to know, they suck.
The Holly?
Yes, that's what it's called. The Holly. It's like a off the campus place, but yeah,
off campus housing.
I'm calling them out. They suck. Their management sucks. They tell you one thing and then they switch up on you, and they don't take care of their people like they're supposed to. Everything else is fine, not that bad, but man, disgusting.
No, I mean campus housing, bro, in colleges, it really is a scam.
It's off campus,
honestly. Hey, off campus too, both, and it really can be a scam. I remember one girl at my old school at UTSA, she found like a centipede in her sink, like a long centipede thing. I was like, bro, that is disgusting, man. Why would I even pay full price for a place like that? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, speaking of college or school, midterms is like this week for like on an average college student. So pray for us, man. Pray for us.
Yep.
I'm a double pray for you, Darius, because it looks like you're going through a tornado in your body, man.
Nah, I deal with this like weekly. I'm so serious when I say that. I'm allergic to my cat. So
what?
Allergic to your cat? Why do you have it?
I know,
some
right?
Some white people shit, bro.
It's not mine.
They'd be allergic to that shit and keep it, bro.
Bro, it's not. I still live with my family, so.
No, man, I couldn't be allergic to no cat.
By the way, shout out to Crumble Cookie, man. They make the best cookies on the planet.
That shit is. I've heard that shit is ass. I ain't gonna lie.
It's not. Lo said that. Lo said that. I promise you. Okay, let me tell you. It's so sweet. It takes me a week.
Man,
to
nobody
eat
care about what low fat ass think about food. He gonna like everything, dog. Come on, man.
Nah, he said he don't like it. He said he doesn't like it because it's too sweet. And I was like,
that's crazy coming from Lo, because I know he didn't eat a lot of sweet shit in his life.
Let's go Lo on Bleacher Report.
I didn't watch.
Hey, shout out to Lo, by the way. That Bleacher Report.
It wasn't even just Lo. It was Cone. I know that Twitter.
Oh, they got Cone on there too.
Yeah.
Yo, Thunder fans be up.
Dub.
Hey, but let me just tell you this, Cone. I'm about to take your spot soon, bro. I'm about to be the face of the Thunder franchise. So
no, you're not, dog.
Hey,
bro, you hate all the players on our team, bro. It's not gonna work.
That's not true. That's not. I don't
care. How you think they're gonna feel when they see your comments about Josh Giddey?
Giddey's gonna like, damn, I like this man. Yeah, you know,
they're not gonna mess with you, dog.
You're like, hey, bro, this is a real hater in here, man. I love my haters, honestly.
They're gonna say you the enemy. That's what they're gonna say.
Mm-hmm. Shay probably gonna hate me, man. I'm gonna interview one day, bro. I'm gonna be like, Shay, so why are you so cold? I was gonna say something else, but I had to stop myself real quick.
I think you're about to say something gay. That's what I was.
No, I wasn't. No,
I thought he was gonna say something like, "Why is your cock so big, dog?"
Yeah, that's usually Gobel's behavior. So why do you think?
Hey, by the way, we're not gonna talk we're not gonna talk about this when we get to the NFL. So I'll just say this, bro. I called Darius on Sunday when the Browns lost. Darius is actually sad, bro. When I tell y'all niggas, he went to the game just to see the Browns lose to the Chargers on that. What was it? Yeah, they had a chance to. They were in field goal range, clear field goal range. They had 2 opportunities to win the game late. First, Jacoby Brissett throws a pick at like the 5-yard line when he could have easily ran it in or got the first down or whatever.
You could have went out of bounds. He could have done anything else, bro.
Could have done anything else, but threw a pick right to the defender's hands, just right into the defender's hands. Proves why he's a backup and will forever be a backup. Then after that, they get the ball back after the Chargers go for it on 4th and 2 on their own 40-yard line. I don't know what the Chargers were thinking, dude. I know Staley likes to do those aggressive plays. The analytics. They always say go for it on 4th and 1, 4th and 2. But then they blow it, and the Browns get the ball back on their 40-yard line and then still miss the field goal at the end of the game after they picked up a first down, bro. Just pathetic, nasty work in Browns fashion, just like how they lost to the Jets with 14 points in 2 minutes they gave up.
Hey,
come on, man. Y'all
bro, I also want to say, bro, for the teams who have coaches who like to go for it, bro, I'm pretty sure like the past few weeks, teams that have like gone for it in big situations all ended up losing the game, bro.
Yep. We're gonna talk about another one of the games later.
Browns fans have turned on our kicker, bro. Cade York, he's been getting slandered. But our defense is so bad.
Nah, kickers really suck though. I'm not gonna lie. Justin Tucker's the only good one.
Like, I'm not trying to be mean, bro. Like kickers definitely is a job, but I'm sorry. There's no reason why you shouldn't be kicking below like 95-90%. You know, I'm sorry, bro. There's just no way. Like, you have a lot of dudes missing a ton of kicks like that and stuff.
Oh,
that's
brother.
Like,
go ahead.
No, you can go. I was gonna say nothing important.
I personally think when it comes to kicking, bro, kicking is a mental thing. Like all these guys. So obviously, some kickers have better strength in their legs than others, but like a lot of these guys have similar like leg strength. Sometimes it really is just a mental thing for some of these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I just saw what Darius sent earlier in the chat about Ice Spice. That shit is crazy. But a lot of these dudes, it's just a mental thing with them. You know what I mean? And some of these guys, they just before, like, you ever see the end of some games where dudes will kick a field goal? And trust me, Atlanta fan, we're going to get to y'all later. Trust me. But dudes will kick a field goal and it'll be like an open field goal, like 30 yards. And it's like for the win and they smoke it. It's not even close. Like, it's just pressure, you know, it's like high pressure situations. A lot of these guys can kick normal field goals whenever, you know, the score is, I don't know, 13-24. or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's easier to do it. But when you got all that pressure, like, and you know, the ball, like the guy who handles the ball, that like that stuff is also underrated. It's like an overlooked fact in that process as well. The ball snapper and all that. So all those things play a factor into that. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, King is right though. Missing an extra point is inexcusable. You know, missing a field goal in general.
I just want to quickly reply to Atlanta fan, bro. Even if y'all would have got the ball, y'all weren't scoring, bro. Give up the dream, man. I ain't gonna.
Hey, by the way,
we got robbed, bro. Y'all ain't get robbed, bro.
By the way, King, it's not overrated. Shut up. But I want to say this. There was one time in high school. So I showed up to my high school like around 10th grade. This was when I first moved to Texas, and I heard this story about this kicker. This man, bro, championship game, missed the game-winning field goal, game-winning kick. Oh man, he couldn't show his face at school ever again, bro. That's him, man. Like that is that's one of the most embarrassing things that could ever happen, bro, because that's something that somebody can use against you forever. Like you can't talk trash ever again, bro.
I'd be like, yeah, bro, don't make me pull up the clip of you missing a 15-yard field goal, dog, or a 20-yard field goal, extra point field goal. Come on, man. Especially if I'm on your team. I'd be like, bro, you couldn't even do your job last week. Don't get on my ass, nigga. Then again, I don't think kickers are ever gonna really talk shit to players. Like what can a kicker say to like the quarterback?
A team like the what's it called? The 49ers, bro.
I feel like only Justin Tucker got clout like that, if I'm being real.
Maybe, man.
Because if I'm who has the most points in history, I think it's either Justin Tucker or that Patriots one at Vinatieri. Or yeah, I think it's on the Colts too. Adam Vinatieri.
Yeah, JT is the GOAT. Or he'll
either JT or Vinatieri. All right, but y'all ready to get into some sports, some NBA?
Yeah,
let's go, baby.
All right, bet that. So the NBA season is itching closer. A lot of things happening in the league. Injuries to certain players. LaMelo, they just announced his ankle injury. We're going to probably touch on that when we get to the Eastern Conference. But as you can see today, we're going to talk about the Western Conference standings and the predictions, how we think each team's going to have an outlook or the outlook of each team in the West going into this season. And we're going to just start off with we're going to go 15-1 with each person going with the 15. Then we're going to go 14 and then go so on and so forth. Let's start off with Darius. You can go off with your 15 who you have at number 15 in the Western Conference.
So at 15 for the Western Conference, I have the Spurs. I mean, I feel like the direction is pretty obvious. Their roster is just like it's clearly a tank season for like Victor.
So you good? I don't mean to cut you off, Darius. Are you good, Gobels?
I'm good.
Oh, my bad.
No, he's shocked on my pick for some reason, but like, they're gonna have some like nice young. They have like a little nice young core with like Keldon Johnson, a player that I like. I'm kind of high on. But I think he's Bino. I had him as most improved candidate for last pod. So, and I kind of agree that he'll like take like a massive jump. But so basically, yeah, man, the Spurs, the direction is pretty obvious. They're gonna be 15th in the worst team, one of the worst teams at least.
I feel that. Let's go Bells. Let's switch things up. You go second. Who do you have at 15?
So for me, I got the Jazz. It's pretty simple. They got some players I like, but if I'm being honest, man, they're not a team I'm that much interested in outside of Colin Sexton and Jared Vanderbilt. Shout out Vando. They obviously are going to tank this year, and I think they're going to tank harder than any other team in the NBA. And yeah, it's pretty simple, pretty easy.
I feel that. What about you, Bino? Who you got at 15?
My number 15 is the San Antonio Spurs, man. I've seen some people believe that they think that Pop will like allow them to, fight in some games, but nah, bro. They seen Victor, bro. Pop knows what's good. Pop is chilling, bro. Pop's gonna enjoy developing some of those young guys or whatever, but bro, Pop, bro, he don't care about wins, bro. Pop is just chilling. He gonna get Victor. Maybe he gonna hoop with Victor. I don't know. If they don't get a top pick, you think Pop retires? Probably. That'd be my guess. But yeah, I got Spurs at 15. I think they're easily gonna be the worst team out west.
How old is Pop? It's like I think he's like
600.
He's got to be in his 70s, I think, early 70s.
Boy,
you said 600.
600 is crazy. But by the way, I just want to say to everybody, since I'm doing my season preview, I'm not going to reveal past like a certain. Actually, then again, oh no, bro, I'm not going to reveal past a certain team, bro. I'm not. I gotta stay dedicated to my series, my young blood. But
if you would have never brought up this series, people weren't gonna notice, bro.
Okay, you on stuff right now.
I'm gonna say this right now. Mustard, you got more clout on your channel than you do on this podcast. So I just want to let you know right now.
This guy go here. That's why I win every single poll. Go ahead.
So you admit you got
a lot of
dick riders. It's dick riders.
Yep.
It's not dick riding. It's just niggas know like I know ball. It's just that simple.
Speaking of that poll, bro, everybody was clowning us for that shit. It was
funny. Let me get to my last one. We can get to that poll that we put up in a second. Last, I also have the Spurs. They're not going to be good. I also think they're probably going to trade Jakob Poeltl. I've been hearing a lot of rumors about that. If the Westbrook package is there, I would definitely do that. If I'm the Lakers, I think Jakob Poeltl could be a solid fit for them defensively. They need the defense, especially outside of Anthony Davis in the front court. I think a front court of AD and Jakob Poeltl, that could be really nice for them. I would definitely take that over a Miles Turner package, especially giving up a pick. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the Spurs are not going to be good. Keldon Johnson, I think he's going to have a good year though, but that's about it.
All right.
But let's go to number 14. Let's start off. I'll start off. We can do a snake way. At 14, I have the Jazz. Same like the Spurs. The Jazz were already trying to tank before that Wemby game. Everybody in the league already knew that they were going to tank. They traded Gobert, 5 players, 5 picks. They traded Donovan Mitchell, I think 4 players, 4 picks. They really are just not good. Like I know Sexton is there, but let's be real. This is actually the perfect situation for him. He can take all the shots, be a ball hog like he usually is, play no defense.
Shut the fuck up.
And, yeah,
well, he's coming off the bench right now. So
yeah, I'm about to say he's gonna come off the bench too, like he should.
Bogus to me.
Yeah,
he's a bench player.
Wow.
That's
bench, guys. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do, and
that's how you know they're taking, bro.
Yep, that's what the Thunder were doing. We're putting Kendrick Williams on the bench. Crazy, man.
Come on, man, get off. But it is what it is. Yeah, I got the Jazz at 14. What about you, Darius? Who you got?
I also have the Jazz at 14. They do have the GOAT and Colin Sexton. I still believe in them, brother. But yeah, the Jazz, their roster, same thing as the Spurs. They're gonna be just taking their asses off. Nice pieces. I like what they've done with those 2 trades with D-Mitch and Rudy Gobert, but it's pretty obvious the direction. In fact, I think they're going to be like trading some assets like Jordan Clarkson and other players as well. I don't even know if Sexton will be on the team by the end of the season, to be honest. I think that's another trade asset. But yeah, man.
Okay, that's nice. I like that. What about you, Go Bells? Who you got?
So I have the Spurs right here. I do think they're going to be better than the Jazz, simply due to the fact that I don't think they're going to trade their players immediately. And I feel like even if the Jazz still have Mike Conley, they're still going to be garbage. So Jakob Poeltl is a very good player, and I think people really underrate his ability, along with Keldon Johnson, Devin Vassell. They got some very solid players. I think they're going to be good enough to get that, 14th spot. So,
okay, that's what's up. You open your mouth like at Darius' point, as if
why would you?
Couple spots higher. I was thinking those.
Why did you
12 or something on your list with the way you
for the thumbnail? Let me show. I'm playing.
Nah, but right on.
But what about you, Bino? Who you got?
Bro, right here, I had the Jazz. It's as simple as the Thunder and Rockets are better, and I think that the Spurs and Jazz are like less than 20 wins. They're gonna be so bad. I promise. They're not touching 20 wins.
I feel that.
I think y'all on the same tier.
What'd you say?
As the Jazz?
I think 12 through 15 is interchangeable.
I don't agree.
The Thunder and Rockets roster, like
I
as
feel like
much
the
as
Rockets
they want to tank, bro, they can both win like 25 games, bro. The other, I don't have the Spurs or Jazz Like I had the Spurs at like 14 wins. Dead ass. No cap.
I also think the Thunder and the Rockets, at the bare minimum, they can compete with teams. The Jazz and the Spurs cannot, especially the Jazz. The Spurs too.
I don't think the Rockets and Thunder can. Like, okay, actually, I take that back.
No, the Rockets can compete.
I was about to say, close him out, Darius.
I was about to say
they can compete. No, here's the thing. Like, I'm not saying they can just compete better. Let me say that. I don't think they're going to be winning crazy games. We'll get to them in a second, but they can compete with some teams. I don't think the Jazz have a prayer's chance to compete with any team for the most part. It's going to be a lot of blowouts in Utah this year, and it's on purpose. Let's be real.
Hey, Atlanta fan talking to you, Jay Smooth. He said it's Texans' chance to prove he's D-Mitch now.
I mean, he can't prove he's D-Mitch without Rudy Gobert, because that boy Rudy Gobert, we know he did a lot for them.
So D-Mitch was Rudy Gobert made? Oh, you're nasty.
Oh, it's all good, bro. It's all good.
I
know Gobert was just helping him make shots on PG in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he was setting them dick walls, bro.
Look at you meet riding my
the Gobert gravity.
Gobert gravity, roll gravity, bro. Giving him open.
Gobert gravity is crazy, dog. Yeah, that's why when we find these plays of ISOs and blow-bys and pull-up threes in Paul George's mouth, you're right. Gobert was just
he was
setting
definitely
imaginary screens. You know what I'm saying?
He was definitely throwing PG. I'm not denying that.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Next team, bro.
Let's move on.
Right. Third team.
Let's move on to the next team in the West. Go ahead, Bino. Since you ended it for us, pick it back off, bro.
All right, number 13.
I didn't say that right, but
the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's as simple as we gonna shut my nigga Shea down, so we get tank for 1 minute.
All right, that's what's up. That's it.
Yeah, that's all I got, bro.
You don't want to say anything about your favorite team?
Nah, bro. Because
ain't nothing to say about that team,
if I'm being realistic, I really don't think that we're gonna be that bad. But we got to tank somehow, bro. So I'm just praying that we are that bad.
I feel that. I like that. What about you, Darius? Who you got?
I also have the Thunder. Same direction as those bottom 3 teams. I kind of take back what I said with like the same tier shit, but they're still going to be a really bad team. I think the goal is to tank. I hope that this better be the last tanking year though. So yeah,
I feel that. I'll go next. I also have the Thunder. I think the Thunder are not. This nigga go Bells. He's about to shock us with this next one, bro.
Thunder a playing team.
Chill out.
But I have the Thunder as well. Even if the Thunder like can compete, but I think their team is better than some people give it credit for. Obviously spearheaded by Shea, but like at the end of the day, they're not. The goal should be to tank. Like they're bad enough to tank, and Chet is injured. Might as well. It's a lost cause season at this point. Chet is not going to play. Shea, hey man, just another step for him to get to Toronto. So that's
bro,
definitely
shut up.
Be something.
Oh my god, shut up.
Yeah, it's just another step to launch him into Toronto.
Bro, you're so
everybody
nasty,
down
bro.
below. Down below, let me know what team y'all think Shea's gonna be on in 2026.
The Oklahoma City
OKC.
Thunder. The Oklahoma City.
Repping that blue and orange. Come on now.
The blue and orange. Is there another blue and orange team?
Shut up! Don't say it. If you said the Knicks, I swear.
Oh, hey.
You're nasty.
Darius kick him. Darius kick him.
New York.
Darius kick him.
Kick him out of here, bro.
No way.
Get him out of here, coach.
No way y'all move me. Okay, it's okay. We'll see by 2026. But go ahead, go Bells.
Okay, so for my next one, I have the Rockets down here. Now, I do believe the Rockets are I think they're just going to tank harder than us, if I'm being real. They got a nice team, solid team. They got Jalen Green, the 6th man, quote unquote, because some random Rockets dude, which I got to call him out real quick. I don't know why he calling Jalen Green a 6th man like he's in the bucket. I don't like the man. I don't like the Rockets, but please don't play like that.
Irony now.
And they're starting Sengun at center, and we all know he's sorry. So get him out of here. You already know they're going to be 13th. They're going to be 13th worst team in the league. That's not the 13th worst, but y'all know what I mean. That's where I have them. Sorry, team.
All right, I feel that.
Oh, shout out Tar Eason, by the way. Tar Eason's a god.
Okay, yep. Okay. What about
next Sean Marion, by the way?
Let's go on to the next team at number 13 or no 12. At number 12, Go Bells. Who you got?
So for number 12, this is where I have the Thunder. I do think we are going to be bad, right? Now, there's a chance that we actually do make the plan if we were to play seriously. No, seriously, because we are like a top 10 defense.
I know, man. There's a chance we might be the first seed too. You know,
there's a chance the Bulls might be the first seed. You're right.
Okay, shut up and go ahead, dog.
0.01% chance.
It's a chance. It's a chance.
You're telling me there's a chance.
I got the Thunder. Hey, Shay, you already know what he's gonna do. J-Dub, shout out to him, bro. Absolute bucket. And I think the main X factor for this team, and see how we develop and stuff like that. But the main person I'm looking at for this team, Josh Giddey. If he's trash and he can't shoot again, and he's still mediocre on defense, you're getting the boot, buddy. But yeah,
so you're actually giving Giddey a chance.
I'm gonna give him a chance, but I know he's gonna
never
fail.
give him a chance. Come on, man.
I'm gonna give him a chance, but I know he's gonna fail.
Okay.
I cannot believe this.
That's what I did with Poku, and I know he's gonna fail. I gave Poku a chance, and I know he's gonna fail.
I ain't give him a chance. Poku and Baisley, you know when a nigga trash.
That man Go Bells definitely gave Baisley a chance. Thought that man was the next Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons with a jump shot.
Hey,
yep.
Shit, he fooled me. The bubble had everybody fooled, bro.
Trust me, it ain't fool me. But let's go ahead and move on to who should we go next? Let's let I'll go next. At number 12, I have the Rockets as well. I don't think the Rockets are going to be like that good. I think they're going to be fun to watch. They're going to have a lot of highlight plays. I like KPJ and Jalen Green. I think they have a lot of promise. But let's be honest, even if they don't get Wemby, if they get Scoot, let's be real, KPJ, he got to go. I love KPJ, but there's no reason to have KPJ on that. I mean, maybe you could try to run both of them, but in reality, Scoot, Tari, Jabari, why y'all looking like that, dog?
You can run. KPJ's like 6'6". You can play him at the wing.
You can try to run both of them.
Yes, he is.
You could try to run both of them, but in the long run, I don't really know.
KPJ's like 6'4".
I mean, they could fit.
Nah, bro, that nigga was definitely taller than me. I mean, he had hair back then though, so
it's the only reason I'm even hesitant. Unfortunately, I'm seeing goofy Rockets fans saying, "Oh, I wouldn't want to get Scoot if it means we got to lose KPJ." I'm like, dude, stop it. KPJ better be all NBA potential next year if you think that, because that's not why I would. What'd you say?
No, that's not his ceiling, bro. Like, he's not gonna reach. Even if it is, he's not gonna.
That's my point, though. That's my point. If you're a Rockets fan and you're saying,
I agree.
Yeah. So we agree on that. So yeah, I got the Rockets. And by the way, Jabari, man, y'all gonna realize quick that man ain't what y'all think he is, Rockets fans.
Hey,
but,
Marcus Morris.
What it is.
Marcus Morris.
I got PJ Tucker.
I got PJ
Tucker. I got PJ Tucker on him with the handles for days. Bronze handles for days.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. That's disrespectful.
He's 6'10". PJ Tucker with handles for days, bronze badge.
See, I'm confused at what you like. At least like the Rockets fans I know, I feel like they know what Jabari is. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't think they've been overhyping him. Maybe like on draft night, but like since then, since watching him, like
I don't think they realized.
They were mad.
I don't think they realized.
Because at the minimum, he's looking like an D guy. So I'm fine with that.
But I don't think they realized though. Like there's a lot of other players that like could be better than him below him. And I get that they kind of had no choice but to draft him because he was the third guy.
Keegan Murray was right there, man.
But like I'm about to say, Keegan Murray, I think looks really good. Jaden Ivey, I know they didn't have to. I know it was kind of like a tough thing. You can't take Jaden Ivey with KPJ there and that high. Well, maybe and that high. I also think, this is far-fetched, but I think AJ Griffin could be really good. I know he fell for obvious reasons, but I think he could end up being like the steal of the draft considering his health.
Bro, his first game. Did you see the highlights from his first game, Jay Smooth?
I saw some of it. He was
this man was moving off ball like Desmond Bain. I was like, hey, listen, if the Hawks got someone like that, hey.
He was
I know, man. I don't think he's gonna play much this year, though. I don't think he's gonna play that much this year.
He about to earn them minutes, so he got to.
And Trae Young turned everybody to a spot up shooter. You're a ball hog. Dejounte Murray too, man.
All right, let's move on. This guy's hating. Let's move on to. I'm gonna let you go last there so you can get a back-to-back pick.
Okay.
You got to do one yet. So let's Let's let Bino go next. Who you got, Bino?
Right here, I got the Houston Rockets. I feel like it's pretty forward who the bottom 4 teams in the West are, so it's not really much more to say about this.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Darius. You got Rockets too, Darius?
I got the Rockets too. I think for some reason we didn't bring this up that much. Like I think.
Whoa! Y'all said the Rockets on the last pick.
No, you did.
No, we didn't. You did. We had Thunder on the last pick. This guy.
Are you good?
I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
I'm sorry. I'm tweaking.
All right. Like I was saying, I feel like we didn't really talk about Jalen Green like that much, but I feel like Jalen Green, he has the potential to like I kind of like slander him because Rockets fans are annoying and obvious reasons, but
literally that's the only reason.
Man, he's still him, dog. Don't disrespect him.
I believe in him, but I think he's gonna be like somewhere around a top 50 player this season. I think he's gonna take a massive jump.
He will for sure.
So
I like that.
So before y'all go, Des, were you done or?
Were you done with that one? Yeah, I'm done.
I was gonna ask y'all before you go with the next pick, Darius.
Okay.
Where do y'all want to see out of these four teams? Only these 4 teams. Where would y'all most like to see Wemby out of these 4 teams, these 4 bottom teams? And no bias, based off of purely team building and how they look. No bias, Bino. No bias.
The Spurs.
I'll go Rockets.
The Oklahoma City Thunder.
Oh, that's definitely not biased.
Trolling. Yeah, it's biased.
I answer this question.
I'll say this though. I am a little biased with Houston because I want to see him in my city. Get them nice front row ticket seats.
Hey, I know. Hold on. I know Pierre was kind of like trolling. He was joking, but he said on the podcast, he was like, "I seen Thunder fans talking about they want Wemby." He was like, "Nah, man, y'all shouldn't want Wemby and Chet together." Yeah, he was like, "The reason why y'all want Wemby is because y'all know Chet can't fuck with Wemby. Get the hell out of here, nigga. Get that." He talking about, Chet can't fuck with Wemby. Get out of here, nigga. Chet finna be locking that up.
I'll say this. I'm trying to see. Yeah, he can't.
Chet finna be the only man to block a shot.
Oh please. But I'm trying to see. Actually, that's not too far fetched. But I'm trying to see Wemby with Houston, man. Him, Jabari, Tari, like that defense right there. Whew, it's gonna be crazy. I love to see that.
I agree with you as well. I want to see him in Houston. Anywhere but Utah, honestly, because Utah just got the worst. It has nothing to do with the players. I'd really love to see Colin Sexton get some help. But they just have like the worst jerseys on the planet, and they don't deserve good players.
Yeah. The worst jerseys. That's it,
bro. They do. Yes,
they do, and their fans. We all know their fans are up there with Boston when it comes to racism.
They are not allowed to get another French generational player.
Yeah. What about you, Darius? Where do you want to see him?
To be fair, they got some defenders there. They got Vanderbilt.
You want to see him in the Spurs? Like you?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not, bro? Let's see. Fucking. Wemby
I actually don't mind that. I don't mind that. And if we can trust, go ahead.
He'll make the Spurs interesting. No cap.
No, he won't.
And if we could trust, yes, he will. What? And if we could trust any coach or any development staff, it's the Spurs, dog. The Spurs are. I actually think the Spurs, with the generational talent to build around,
developing, but like I trust all. I think
the Spurs. The Spurs have some really solid young guys. Keldon Johnson, Devin Vassell. I like what's his name? I mean, Primo's not that good, but like he's a good defender. He has some promise there. He came in the league very young, so I expected him to struggle a little bit the way he has offensively. Who you say?
Wait, which they have Tyus Jones, right? They have one of the Jones brothers, don't they?
The one who shot like 1 for 50 from 3.
Yeah, him. Either way, he's a really good playmaker.
That's about it though. Yeah. Here,
they have some talent there. Keldon Johnson as well. They have some talent there to work with. They just don't have a clear-cut face of the franchise guy. I know
him or Scoot. I like.
Yeah, either or. I would love to see them get. And I think it's about time the Spurs get a top pick. Like they've been mediocre for like a long since Kawhi left. They've just been mediocre. So I would love to see them get the first picks, kind of reminiscent of the Tim Duncan era and how it started.
Yeah, but
not saying he's going to be 10. But let's move on
quickly before we get to him. I definitely think there's going to be a huge gap between this right here and the rest of the teams. No cap.
Okay, so 11.
Let's move on to the next. You got it, Darius?
Yeah, at 11. I have the Sacramento Kings. I knew it wasn't.
Okay.
me. Like, but you know, like I like this. I like the Kings players. I like De'Aaron Fox. I like Keegan Murray. I have him as Rookie of the Year. But a lot of the teams above him, I just think are better or even way better. De'Aaron Fox is I think still one of the most underrated players in the NBA. He's been getting kind of disrespected for about 2 years now. But I think he's gonna have a resurgence, but it's not gonna be enough for him to be in like some sort of play-in team. I don't want to reach it out, like make it seem like it's impossible, but I wouldn't bet on it.
Okay. I'll go next. I actually have I have the Lakers at this spot.
Are you serious?
I do have the Lakers at
no
this spot.
way.
The reason I do though is
Wow.
it's very little to do with their talent. It's just health. I really don't think Anthony.
Hey, as long as you guys with this health narrative with the rest of your list, I will call out each and every single one of you who is not consistent.
No, don't give me. If LeBron, I'll say
bro.
this: if LeBron and Anthony Davis can play 60+ games, they're a definite play-in and playoff team. But that literally hasn't happened over the last 3 years, has it? I don't think we've seen that. The bubble year, like they played for the most part of the season, right? But then after that, Anthony Davis gets hurt, which was a huge blow to their season. As we know, they dropped to the 7th seed and were a play-in team. Then last year, Anthony Davis gets hurt, huge blow to their season, and they drop to out the playoffs. And LeBron was out for a good chunk this year and last year. And LeBron's been injury prone since he's got to LA. You know what I'm saying? And these guys aren't getting any younger. People are forgetting Anthony Davis. I believe he's going to be turning 30 throughout this NBA season. So it's really the health.
Look, even with the health, bro. Last year, Anthony Davis played 30 games, bro. Like I understand if you expect him to miss like 20, 40 whatever he played. Even then, like missing half the season is not what I would expect from Anthony Davis. I would expect him to miss like 30%, 35%.
But he did it the year before.
To be fair, to be fair,
towards the end of the season, they didn't really want to bring him back.
To be fair, a lot of his injuries came from like just unlucky stuff, like his ankle bone touching the earth.
Hey man, the most injury prone guys are always prone to the most unlucky injuries, dog.
Hey, like, that's facts. That's facts.
Look at Derrick Rose. His injury was a freak injury, but it changed the rest of his career. Always freak injuries sometimes with a lot of these guys, you know. But let's move on to. I think Darius gave his, so let's let GoBells go ahead and give his.
For me, I have the Blazers right here. And you know, hey, I do like this Blazers team. I really do like this Blazers team. I think this Blazers team is actually pretty solid. But I do think the rest of the teams above them are just better. Now, Damian Lillard could possibly carry them to a bunch of wins alongside that good defense in the starting lineup. But for me, if they're starting Anthony Simons, they're not going to win much. That team, dog, they're not moving me. Anthony Simons, I'm not trying to be mean, bro, but he's kind of sorry.
You're trolling. You're trolling.
I do not like players.
Here we go. No defense, huh?
No defense, not much of a playmaker, and can only. And I know that sounds like Colin Sexton. I know it does, but
he was the number one. Yeah, it does sound like Sexton. It literally is Sexton.
But
look at him being biased. Look at him being biased.
I'm saying you're admitting to being a hypocrite. You love Sexton so much. You compare Sexton to Donovan Mitchell, but now all of a sudden, hey, Simon sucks. I can't hear you. You're muted.
Simon's not getting to the rim that much either. I like players who take too many jump shots as well.
Oh my God, that's
the main thing.
The rim pressure, right?
You know, it's a fair take. It's a fair take, bro.
It is. Bro. I don't think Simons is that great either, but I think he's a good player. He's not trash, dog.
Okay, he's not sorry, but you know, like he's not. If he's starting, they're gonna have.
I do think
gonna be starting. So.
Well, I'll get to the Blazers later on, but
hey,
go ahead, Bino. I assume you got Blazers too, the way you was nodding and agreeing and shit, huh?
No, I had the Kings.
Okay.
Come on, stop doing that, bro.
I'm saying,
I have the
it's just a shocker that they're not gonna make the play-in.
I trust Damian Lillard more than anyone on the Kings. Even as a Dame hater.
Facts.
Hey,
Dame's a better floor raiser than anybody on that Kings team.
Hey, keep saying that. This is Stummy her Dame.
Not only that, the Kings are gonna have one of the worst defenses in the NBA.
Not this year.
The Blazers might be worse. Not gonna lie.
No, that's not true.
They won't.
They traded Rocco.
The Blazers actually have defensive players on their team. The Kings don't. The Kings have one. The Kings have Davion Mitchell.
Look at their roster
and Keegan Murray. They got two. Keegan Murray and Davion Mitchell.
Not only that, they're not going anywhere with Domantas Sabonis at the 5. Like, let's be real.
Oh, they got Gary Payton. I forgot about that.
Gary Payton II, Jeremy Grant, Josh Hart, Nasir Little, all better defenders than people on the Kings.
I mean, when Nasir Little plays.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got you there.
You want to talk about injury prone, bro? They got like one real center, and that one real center, his ankles are always on the floor. So Nurk, and he's sorry. Nurk is sorry. So I mean,
he's not sorry. He's not sorry.
Nurk is sorry, bro.
No, I agree. Deadpool that the Blazers will be like a mid defense, probably like the 15 to 20 range, but the Kings are like bottom 5. So,
yeah, okay. But go ahead, Bino. Let's go to the next one. I think we're at 10 now. We're officially in play-in territory. So who do you got as
this is where play-in team? Portland Trailblazers. This is where I have the Portland Trailblazers. I think Dame will get him here.
All that talking just for them to be one spot.
Bino, I have. Hold up, go on.
No, but I think it's gonna be like a few game gap though. Probably like by a few, I mean like 2, 3, 4, something like that. Maybe it's close, like a close race for those two teams, but like those, like they're just gonna be fighting for the 10 seeds in the year.
Okay, that's what's up. Darius, go ahead. Who you got at this spot?
Bino, I have like the same list so far. I have Blazers too. Dame's good enough to get him to a play-in, but I mean that roster is just—it's not built to contend at all.
It's okay, Darius. Our lists are about to completely change with my next pick.
All right, I'll see about that. It's gonna watch to be like Suns or some shit.
Bino's such a troll, dog.
Yeah, if he says the Suns, he needs to get kicked out the pod.
Yeah, he got to get kicked out the pod. But go ahead, go Bells. Who you got?
So for me, this is where I have the Lakers. Fake team, injury prone. I do think Westbrook is going to have an outstanding year. Actually, I think he's going to.
Here we go. He's going to meet Ryan Russ and shit on everybody else. Can you believe that?
Like, what makes you think that? I'm actually curious.
Continuity, really. One of the biggest issues with Russ has been continuity. He has not been able to play with the same teammates or near the same teammates for like the last 2-3 seasons or ever since he left OKC. And I feel like that really has hurt him and hindered his play and his game, his timing, everything like that. I feel like he just gotten better over the offseason. So I think Russ is he's definitely going to get he's definitely gonna.
So you think like missing all those layups and all that shit, like all that stuff?
Okay, obviously that's something else, but
the off-ball defense. Like I don't see really much of it. Maybe I think he will play better.
Sucks.
I think he will play better, but not to the point where you're making it out to be. So
I think
I agree.
I think Russ, he would average around like the same numbers, like stats wise, if you look at them, but like he's going to be more effective just on eye tests. That's what I think is going to happen.
So what makes you think his defense is going to get better? Because I know you're big on defense. So what makes you think his defense will improve?
Just being placed in a better position defensively. Like, no offense. This wasn't Frank Vogel's fault, but the fact that last year he had to guard wing players is a problem. That Westbrook should never be put on wings. And the fact that there were games.
Wait, so who do you think is going to be guarding wings then for this team? Because like I when I look at this team, I guess you could have LeBron.
It's gonna have to be LeBron. So
the thing with LeBron though, we all know LeBron doesn't play defense consistently, and on top of that, I feel like they're gonna try at first to put guys like JTA, who's undersized for a lot of wings. They're gonna try to put him
on a lot of them, right?
He's not gonna start.
I thought he's like 6'5" or something.
No,
he's actually
like
pretty undersized.
6'7". Dude, he's like a big wing.
Who is the Lakers' West wing? Actually,
he's not gonna start. But if AD moves to the 5 and they start Austin Reeves, then it'll be Austin Reeves. So
if Austin Reeves doing it, he's like 6'5", 6'6". So I mean, like,
he's a good defender. He's a plus defender.
He's a good defender, but you don't want him guarding the best wings every night, though.
You rather him guard wings?
Yes, I would. What you mean?
You want this nigga to be guarding the Kawhis and to be guarding the PGs.
He's the best defender He's the best.
And I'm looking at JTA. JTA is 6'6". What the hell is 94 kilograms in pounds?
Nigga, who cares how much he weighs?
Yeah,
Austin Reeves has showed me
he's
enough.
209.
209 pounds.
But yeah, I have him at that spot. Russell Westbrook's gonna have a bounce back. But the rest of the Lakers are gonna be injury prone and messed up. So yeah, whatever. Okay, now next one.
Okay.
We all got okay.
Yeah, we got ours. Let's move on to, I believe this is number 9. Yeah, let's move on to number 9.
All right.
At 9 on mine, I have the Sacramento Kings. I think the Kings, they will be a play-in team. I just don't think they're going to be that good of a play-in team. Or wait. Is this 10 or is this 9?
This is 9. We're on 9 right now.
Hold on.
Did you not say
you skipped your pick, bro? What was your 10?
Skip my pick?
Yeah, go to 10.
Oh, at 10? I think I had the Kings at 10. Okay, I had the Kings at 10.
Yeah.
The Kings,
similar
things the other guys said. I think the Kings defensively, they're not going to be that good. Offensively, I actually think they could have a pretty good offense. They have a lot of good off-ball players, a lot of guys that can space the floor and give them some versatility defensively. They still have Harrison Barnes. They have Davion Mitchell. Rashawn Holmes is some energy off the bench. But I just think that their defense overall, mainly with 2 guys that they're going to rely on to be non-floor spacers as a focal part of their team, and neither of them are good defenders, and one of them is like a real negative defensively in Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox. So if I were the Kings, it's a step in the right direction to be in playing territory. But I think eventually this will lead into a rebuild because I just don't know what the potential is for this team other than to be a first-round exit. Like that's all I see. But yeah, I have them at number 10. Moving on to number 9. Damn, this nigga already here. It's my fault, y'all. Moving on to number 9, I have the Blazers. I think the Blazers are going to be a good team, relatively speaking, of course. I don't think that offensively they're that dynamic because Anthony Simons, actually they have some offensive pieces, but Anthony Simons, I don't think he's a great playmaker. I don't think he's like horrible, but he's not that great of a playmaker. He doesn't really leverage his own the attention he gets, and now he's going to get a lot more attention. But thankfully, Damian Lillard's going to be there, so he can be the secondary ball handler. He's a good off-ball player, but he doesn't get rim pressure, and he's not a good defender. He relies on his jump shot a lot, and when he's not hitting it from behind the arc, like literally, when he's not on fire from deep, he's kind of a negative. And actually, he is a negative because he's not getting to the rim. He's not a good defender at all. So I'm gonna go with the Blazers at number 9. Go ahead, go Bells.
For me, this one I have at 9. I got the Kings. I disagree with a lot of the things that you guys are saying about them. I feel like they possibly can be top 6 team in the East, in the West. I said the East. Defensively, I think they're going to be way better, especially adding Mike Brown.
Did you say top 6 just now?
I said there's a possibility they can, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, I for sure consider them as a top 10 offense. No doubt about it, bro. I mean, we all saw De'Aaron Fox when he plays off ball. He can be an extremely effective player. Alongside, they have a lot better players on their team, and they're playing way better on defense. And also, stop forgetting, like, Chimezie Metu's on the team, like Rashawn Holmes on the team. They got some other defenders as well. So please stop disrespecting those dudes. I expect De'Aaron Fox to take over this year. I don't know why I didn't have him in my MIP standings, but definitely I can see him in there at maybe averaging 27, 28 points a game, especially when he's playing next to a guy like Sabonis. And defensively as well, I also expect him to take a jump from terrible to average. So this is a definite playing team for me. No doubt about it. That's a matter of fact, playing lock. Come on now.
Lock is crazy. I can't lie. But go ahead, Darius. I know you got a lot to say about that.
All right, man. I'm actually gonna just go on with my 9th pick. So I got at the 9, I got Lakers. Same thing with like what you guys were saying earlier when you guys said Lakers is very similar season. I think it's be like last year. LeBron, he's be playing like 60 games around that range, averaging like damn near 30. Westbrook will be better, but not to the point where like he's not going to get slandered by Twitter 24/7. It's just like this. The roster is very. It's just very similar to what it was. Just minimum type players. So, and I think AD is gonna get like some sort of massive injury again, because that's basically who he is now at this point. He'll play like 40, maybe 50 games. So,
okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Go ahead, Bino. Who you got at this spot?
Right here is where I have.
You about to say something crazy?
The New Orleans Pelicans.
Oh my god,
that's not horrible. That's not horrible. No, that's not horrible.
That's
right horrible to me.
I think this is going to be a race between the Lakers and the Pelicans for like who gets the 8th seed. But I'm just not a fan of their defense. Some people think it'll be good. I don't think the defense will be good.
Who thinks that?
Like good enough, you know. Like some people are expecting, because Zion is like he's more fit, that he'll do better on the defensive side of the ball. And then they have Herb Jones, and they have good defensive guys on the bench, so they expect their defense to be solid. But it's not moving me, man. It's not moving me. And I'm expecting AD and LeBron, even if they miss some games, to play a good amount of games, enough to get them to around 45, 48 wins around that area. So I got the Lakers over them, man. I got the Pelicans here.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Go ahead and run it back. Give us your next pick at number 8.
This is gonna be where the Lakers are. So I got the Lakers. I think even, and I think these odds increase if Westbrook gets traded. If they start slow, I think Westbrook 100% gets traded, and these odds skyrocket, if I'm being honest. I also think that there may be some point of the season, if Westbrook's not playing good, that he gets benched, which also only makes them better. So I do think that there will be one point where they play a really good stretch of basketball, and that'll help them get to this spot.
So I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What makes this Lakers team better than the Sacramento Kings?
LeBron James.
LeBron James not enough, obviously, because we've seen
It's
them
enough.
miss the playoffs and embarrass themselves the last 2 seasons.
Y'all see that comment?
Y'all can't do that now. Come on.
It's enough.
Yo, bench, bro.
Hey, I understand, fam.
Regardless how they start, fuck that nigga.
I understand.
I hate that man for so much, bro. I ain't never seen people ride dick so much in my life.
Oh
bro.
my god,
you guys,
they be
you guys
Go
better
Bills.
be
Think
bro,
about
I
if
swear,
that man was on your team, and you had LeBron
He was on
James on your team.
I was hating on him, and then
think about if Westbrook currently is on your team. Think about the Lakers roster, but OKC has it, and Westbrook does what he did last year. You're not going to be angry.
Turned on Westbrook when he saw Alonzo drop him off. That's what
I did. I did turn on Westbrook, and then you know what? The soft spot in my heart opened up for him again, bro. You know, and I just hate seeing the Lakers turn him into Dwight Howard. You know, so hey, man,
the Lakers.
Stop hating.
Dwight Howard won a championship. Just saying, he sacrificed.
Westbrook was allowed to be Westbrook this year, though.
Dwight was, yeah. No, he wasn't.
So what are you saying?
No,
like they turned him into Dwight Howard?
Corner specialist.
Nigga, they gave him the ball.
Bro,
you know
he was that ball.
Okay, you always got the ball.
He's trolling. He's trolling. But let's move on to the next pick. Or
I bet you did let him dominate the ball. He would have made the playoffs.
Run. Okay.
I said my 9.
I think you said your 9. Go ahead, Darius. Give your 8.
All right, this is where things get
tough. And Bino, you gave your this nigga Bino, dog. Oh my god.
Nah,
he gave his 8.
He gave his 8.
Okay, Darius, go ahead and give your 8.
All right, man. For 8, this is where things get tough. I have the Dallas Mavericks at 8.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Luka, I'm a fan, but it's not gonna be enough. I think the rosters ahead of them are just better. They're more ready for contention. I'm not moved by Spencer Dinwiddie at all. I know he had a decent playoffs, but come on, man. Let's be real. He's garbage.
Damn. The Genjutsu not moving you?
You spitting, twin.
Bro, that
was not a Genjutsu.
Yes, it was, bro. That fake ass 20-game stretch, that 30-game stretch. People forget how he was playing so bad with the Wizards, bro. And now he had a nice little run for like 30.
He came off an injury,
bro. He's always played like this. And you tell me now out of nowhere he's able to turn it into like this fucking demigod?
Yeah.
Come on now. Get the fuck out of here.
Just in that offense, he's allowed to get to the rim.
I ain't gonna lie. He does always play like this. He just has hot and cold stretches a lot because he's a pure hooper, bro. He takes shots like he's in the wreck.
Christian Wood also does not move me either. So
I ain't gonna lie though. He was hitting some crazy shots in the playoffs, dog. Crazy shots.
Yo, James Harden. He turned to James Harden. He was in sidestep jumpers,
dog. Like he literally looked like the typical nigga that if you go to the rec with, you hate playing with that guy because this guy's not gonna pass you the ball. He's gonna take the dumbest shots. When he's on, you're like, okay, I want that nigga on my team. But when he's off, you're like, bro, get this nigga out the gym, dog.
That's a fact.
Go ahead. I'll go next, actually. So go Bells. You can go back to the back on the last pick. At number 8, I actually have who did I have? No, I had the Blazers at 9. At 8, no. God dang, I'm forgetting my own picks, dog. I had the Blazers at 9, right? And then at 8, I have the Pelicans. That's what I have at 8. Oh my gosh. I think the Pelicans are good. Don't get me wrong. I think they're going to be fun to watch. I think they're going to be a good team. It's just unfortunately, I just don't think I think their defense is just not going to hold up. And we talking about injuries. What has Zion shown me that he's going to play a full season? Like he's never shown me that. He had 1 year where I think he had the 1 year, right, where he played 70-some games. Actually, it wasn't even 70. I think it was like 60-some games. But unfortunately,
he lost weight.
What do you say?
He lost weight. You know, I was a part of
as far as what he's shown me
having knee problems.
I mean, yeah, but he could still. I still think he's fairly injury prone. Like that's still a concern for me. Not only that, Ingram injury prone as well. CJ coming off of injury as well. Like a couple of those guys, if they just miss, and the thing about the West, if you just miss 10 games, it's a big deal. If all 3 of them miss 10 games each, that's a blow. And they need the high power offense to make up for their defense being subpar. And Zion, that's another thing. Forget the health with Zion. His defense, when we last saw it, was a liability. He was a liability defensively, couldn't guard the perimeter, couldn't guard the pick and roll. Even his help side defense wasn't good. And like that's something that I thought was going to be a plus for him coming into the league at least, you know, especially with the shot blocking. So yeah, I have them at 8. I still think they're going to be a fun team. Hey, they're a dangerous team. I think the most dangerous team in the league because the ceiling is so high. Even if they're an 8th seed, they could still pull off a miraculous upset. Who knows? But unfortunately, like I got to be realistic with my expectations. And I think an 8th seed is probably the safe way to go with them as far as my expectations. But go ahead, go Bells.
Nah, so for me, my 8th seed as well, I also have the Pels here. I think they're going to be an exciting, fun offense, right? Definite fun offense. Their defense, like you said, subpar. Herb Jones is going to have to do so much. Backs are going to be broken, you know, because the way he's carrying like, golly, like people forgot that part of the reason why they turned the season around was because
Dyson Daniels, though.
He's solid. He's solid. I don't know how many minutes he's going to get, but he's definitely solid. Their bench unit is very solid defensively. I'll give them that. Their bench unit is very solid.
Very good defensive bench.
But their starting lineup is very sus, in my opinion. They definitely can be higher, but also I do think a lot of the teams, I was very stuck. Them and the Mavs, very difficult to choose between those two teams. I feel like the Mavs have a little edge for me, but I feel like they can play both sides of the ball better. The Pelicans, I feel like they're going to lack a little on defense. They can definitely prove me wrong, though. I wouldn't be surprised if they're top 4 seed in the East or West. So, yeah, I got them at 8.
Okay. Who you got at number 7, my boy?
So, number 7, yeah, I had the Mavs, like I said earlier. Nothing new. The Mavs, solid team, but I don't think they're better than the rest of these teams above them. Let's just be honest. Mid team in the West once again. You know, just last year, no cap was kind of a fluke year because of all those injuries. They're not going to be that good again. And people are going to be calling for Jason Kidd's head. I'm calling that right now. So
Luka will.
He's going to start complaining.
He's going to be mad whenever they give Dorian Finney-Smith them post-up touches. You know he's going to be angry.
I don't blame him for doing that. I don't blame.
Yeah, I don't blame him for that.
They put Dorian Finney-Smith on the block.
When do you think
they're gonna be like, bro, give him an entry pass, dog. Give him an entry
Let's
pass.
be real, bro. Luka's the type of player who wants to win right now, right? How many years do you give it until?
Okay, we're not about to start that combo. Come on.
How many years? How many years?
No. You know what's so crazy to me? GOBBY is willing to start this convo, but when it comes to Shea, all of a sudden, no, he shouldn't leave.
Guess what?
He should stay.
But Shea's been there for less.
Shut up! Don't piss me off.
Shay's been there for less, and Shea knows what he signed up for.
I don't care. Don't piss me off. They made the Western Conference Finals.
Oh, you're right.
Shut up! You're pissing me off right now. Stop! Don't make me mad. Let's move on.
I'll just say this: the Thunder have room to improve. The Mavs don't have so much.
Come on.
Hey,
y'all have room to improve.
Hey, another thing as well. I made a hot take as well with this, bro. Trae Young, bro.
Your take is cold.
Actually, I should probably say that for the next episode. Yeah, I'll say that.
Say that for the East, man. Say that for the East, Darius. I already know you about to say something stupid, but hey, go ahead.
No, I've told you it already.
Have you?
True. Yeah.
Well, is he gonna say Trae's better than? I hope you're not about to say.
I hope he's not saying Trae better than Luka, because
no, that's not what I was trying to say. That's not. No, I wasn't trying to say that.
You're gonna be like points.
Something similar to what I was saying about Luka, but say what?
I hope you're not gonna be one of those guys that say Trae led the league in points and assists last year, so all of a sudden he's in that convo, dog.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Trae Young is a scrub.
No, that's not what I was gonna say though. It's something similar with what I was saying with Luka. But anyways, let's move on.
Yeah, but who's next? Let's go. Bino, go ahead.
Is he even there?
Why would you say that, bro? Do you see what's on the screen? Like, come on, man.
Wait, I heard his mic. I think.
No, I'm here.
Bino, you there?
Yeah.
All right, give us your next pick, my boy.
Crazy.
Where are we at? Number 7?
Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
Oh, I just gave my number 7. That's where I had the Mavs, ain't it?
You didn't give you. That was me.
No, I started. Remember after the Pelicans. Oh no.
Yeah,
you're right. I have that. Yeah, you're right. I went Pelicans, Lakers. This is where I have the Mavs.
Oh, same. Okay, I bet.
Also, the Lakers will beat the Mavericks in playing.
It's not a crazy take, to be honest.
That's a crazy
in
take,
a one-game scenario. That's not a crazy take.
Luka would kill them.
Dang,
bro.
So we're taking
LeBron James. Yeah.
One game of LeBron or one game of Luka. I'm taking
LeBron
Luka.
James.
I'm taking Luka. LeBron at this age.
This is racism. This is racism.
This ain't the bubble, baby. Come on.
Still LeBron, dog.
You taking LeBron? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Still LeBron, motherfucking James, man.
Have you seen Luka in big games? Luka will give you 40.
Yeah. Well, he cooked your Clippers, nigga.
He cooked
PG in big games.
He lost.
Luka's the only.
We're talking about one game here. We're not talking about a 7-game series. We're talking about one game.
We talking about one game. I still got Luka.
Oh no, but you said okay, it's fine. But let's move on to the next pick. Bino, you can go ahead and start us off again.
But then Darius.
No, I didn't say 7.
My fault, Darius. My fault, Big D.
Whoa.
Go ahead, Big D.
Right. Don't call me out again. All right,
I wasn't even talking to you. Wait. Did he just say what I think he said?
He called me Big D.
Oh, I mean, do got a fat cock, man.
That's a good nickname, huh? Isn't that a good nickname, Go Bills?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
All right. I'm about to say something crazy right now. All right, hear me out though. At 7, I have the Memphis Grizzlies. Bro. I think that Triple J injury is going to really affect them. And he's going to be out for half a year. So I think he was like a big, probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest factor in that last year run what they had. So Triple J, man, and him being a deep point can and then not being able to lead that defense.
What?
There's what?
Darius.
Well, you have the Grizzlies at 8th seed?
No, 7th.
What?
Who is your 8th seed, Darius?
I had Mavs.
I think you're extremely underrating how good that Grizzlies team is.
Darius, you made me take my hoodie off, Darius. What makes the Pelicans better than the Memphis Grizzlies? Tell me.
Zion Williamson.
Oh yeah, he picked Zion to win MVP though. Go Bells. He's being consistent here.
I guess that's fair, but I just don't see it. They were even able to win games without Jaren Jackson Jr. last year as well.
To be fair, when Brandon Ingram played,
he's important. Don't get me wrong, but that Grizzlies team, they put anybody in any role and they can win games. So I feel like you having them at 7 is bogus.
Hey man, these teams above them, I think they're better. It's just a tough West.
I think something you're underestimating here, Darius, is that if you go look at the Western Conference last year, it wasn't like the Pelicans. What were they? They were the 10th seed and they won like 36 games. You think Zion added to the mix is going to be like a 20 game like jump, especially with the worst defense?
Well, that's something I'm going to be saying later in the standings.
Okay,
but
yeah. You can say that for later.
Yeah.
All right, but let's go on. Go Bells. Who you got next at number 7?
So my 7. I'm sorry, my phone just like. At 7 for me, I got the Warriors.
Oh my god!
Shut the fuck up, bro! Don't even talk to me like that again,
I got the Warriors, bro.
Don't even talk to me like that.
Hater, dog.
Don't even talk to me like that again, bro.
Steph, I'm predicting another regular season fall off like he had last year, bro. I mean, we all saw what he did last year.
Let's bet money on this actually right now. Hold up.
Bet money? Yeah. Bet money?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Darius said,
put money where your mouth is, nigga.
I don't know if I'll ever bet on a West team. A matter of fact, no, I don't want to bet on that. I don't want to bet on that. I'll bet on something else.
Let's do this right now.
I'll bet on.
He pulled out a blue strip on your ass,
bro. I will bet. Place this down.
What is it? Is that a blue hunted?
Blue strip, nigga.
Oh, bro, I'm broke. Nah.
All right, bro.
That nigga brought up
the
Benjamin Franklin.
The Warriors, bro. I mean, we got to talk about it, bro. Draymond he missed a couple games last year. He's fairly been injury prone these past couple seasons. Not only that, but like Steph Curry, his decline. I'm predicting it. Like I said, I predict Steph Curry's fall off. It's going to happen. He's going to average like 21, 22 points a game, and his efficiency is going to be around what it was this year. He's not moving me, honestly. And yeah, that's just how I feel with the Warriors. I felt like they lost some important pieces, and picking up Donte DiVincenzo and giving him minutes is bogus to me. So,
hey, bro, how are you gonna clown me for the Memphis shit, but then you say that stuff, bro?
Yeah, because yours make no sense. Mine makes sense.
You just said Steph Curry have a fall off.
I predicted his fall off. Yeah,
you think Draymond? You think Draymond's gonna have another fall off?
Draymond not gonna fall off, but I think he's gonna miss games. And when you miss games,
I'm pretty sure he missed games last year.
He missed like
yeah, he did.
He missed half the
season, and they still were winning games without him.
They were the first seed, and then when he went out, they were like the third seed.
Yeah, they tanked.
So Go Bells, let me get this straight. You believe that Curry's gonna have another fall off, right? That's basically the premise of your argument.
That's the
so you believe that after you believe. Hold up. You believe that after, even if you think his postseason run is overrated, he still had a great postseason and at the best finals of his career. So the last time we saw him play basketball, he was playing all-time great play offensively. And a team that was able to still be one of the top teams in the league with their best defender missing games, and they were above 500 without him. Now you add in the mix an actual player that potentially could be a good roller, which they needed last year, another screen setter, and James Wiseman.
He's garbage.
And on top of that, now he's garbage. But when we had this combo a couple years ago, you were sucking up James Wiseman saying, give him time. All Wiseman has to do is just be a fake Kevon Looney, and he's fine. He's more athletic than Looney. It's not hard for him. No, the boards, the rebounding, I understand. But it's not hard for him. No, the defense fine too. I don't think he's going to start anyway. He's not going to start out the gate. So even if that's the case, you still have Kevon Looney back. You brought in Kuminga and Moody are going to get more minutes. I think they're going to play really well next year in their roles. You brought in DiVincenzo to be, I don't know what he's going to really do for them now.
Hold up. This wasn't your time to suck off the Warriors.
Andrew Wiggins. Okay. That's fine. I'm just saying what you started, your logic just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense because you're predicting Curry to fall off. When we last saw him, he was playing the best ball of his career. Okay,
I
go ahead.
predict
That's
Steph
fine.
to fall.
We'll
Hey,
move on. We'll
it
move
gotta
on.
happen somehow, man. It has to happen somehow, sometime. Father Time is catching up to Steph. Steph is finished. He's done for good.
Yeah, I hope you keep that same energy with Chris Middleton.
Nah, he not fall. He never falls. No.
That's a fact.
Nice,
but let's move on to
That's
Bino.
so shameless. There's no way, bro.
Nah, Chris definitely gonna fall. Father Time's catching up to him already.
I already gave my 7 seed, didn't I?
No, you didn't.
Right? It was the Mavs.
No. You're 6. You're 6.
No. We're still on 7. I haven't given my 7 yet.
I already gave. You haven't given me your. Oh, you're right.
You said
you're right. I'm tweaking.
You just gave your 7.
I was the last one though, so I can move on.
I want to hear go.
No, I gotta give my 7.
Before we move on from the Warriors thing, bro, I want to hear Curry's stat line from GOBBY.
I just told you, Curry gonna average 22 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists.
Okay. Now in that scenario, wouldn't that mean someone else will pick up the scoring load?
No.
Jordan Poole?
No.
So you're just being biased.
No, I'm not being biased. I just think Father Time is gonna catch up with him. That's my prediction.
Bro, even if Father Time catches up to Curry, the rest of the team will be good. You're acting like that system isn't built for.
The Warriors fans telling me that the rest of the team is garbage. So I don't know, man.
You're trolling, bro.
Nah,
this man has no. He actually can't give a good reason.
He can't give good reasoning. He's just.
I just gave you a reason.
No, you're not. You're predicting based on hating and trolling.
Even if Curry wants to fall off, that means that at least Jordan Poole has to be better. Wiggins has to be better.
I don't think Jordan Poole's gonna improve that much.
What's crazy is, so are you no longer high on Moody and Kuminga because of your agenda?
Kuminga, I'm high on him. Moody can definitely do some things. Definitely.
All right. All I'm saying is, if the young guys are improving, then it's impossible for them to be the 7th seed, bro. You might as well bring up the injuries.
And do you think Wiseman's just going to be
garbage? I already did. I literally said Draymond Green was injury prone. I literally said Steph Curry has glass ankles.
Oh, I missed that. Hey, you know what? Fine, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Hey, go ahead.
I brought those up. And
all I know, GOBBY. I want to see this same energy kept when we get to the Clippers.
Yeah, I was about to say
the Nuggets.
Clippers, he should be on this list, bro.
I hope you keep that same energy, dog.
I will. This is exactly.
We talking about niggas made of glass. Paul George's shoulder, his legs, his torso.
The different. I will say the difference is the Clippers roster is like better than the Warriors roster.
That's what I'm saying. But not even just that.
I don't know about that.
The roster that can't get the finals. You're right.
Not even just that. I already explained. Me and Bino had to talk about this. I was saying that. I said his PG MVP take was worse than mine. I already said that. Because Paul George, I know he's gonna play half the season.
What do you mean worse than yours? You should have some self-respect, bro. Jesus Christ,
dude, you had Rudy Gobert, bro. But let's move on.
Even the Timberwolves,
I gotta give my 7th. I gotta give my 7.
Could win 60 games, and Rudy Gobert still won't get a vote, bro.
I gotta give my 7. Let's move on. Right. We're not gonna spend time on this horrible ass Warriors take. But my 7, I actually agree with Darius, but I just don't have the Pelicans above them. I have the Grizzlies at 7. I think that Jaren Jackson Jr. loss, it's gonna hurt them for a bit. I think the Grizzlies are better than some of the teams I even have above them. I just think they're gonna drop in the standings a little bit. And I think that stretch of games they had last year where Ja gets hurt and they're able to win games. The Kyle Anderson loss hurt. Jaren Jackson Jr. is going to be out. And if Ja just misses like 10 games in that stretch that Jaren Jackson Jr. is out, I definitely think they're not going to be able to win games as consistently as they were last year. They look like the 96 Bulls without him. So that's just not going to happen.
Okay, now what about the Mavericks?
Hey, we'll get to the Mavs.
No. I know.
I got high hopes on Luka this year.
I know. But I'm just saying, if Luka misses games, what are they winning?
Luka sprains his ankle every season.
Exactly. Jalen Brunson. Listen, y'all want to bring up injuries, right? I told you I was going to hold y'all accountable.
Hey, like I said, we're going to get to the Mavs when we get to the Mavs. We're going to get to the Mavs when we get to the Mavs.
Okay, all right.
But go ahead. Actually, I'm going to go next. I actually got to go next. Let's get to the Mavs. I actually have the Mavs at the next seed. I have the Mavs at a 6 seed. Hey, they're not going any higher, but hey, my MVP agenda is still live because we're already giving MVPs to 6 seeds now. We did it last year, so I think it's justified that we're going to do it this year when Luka has his MVP caliber season. So I think Luka's going to ball well. He's the best floor raiser, you could argue, in the NBA in that convo. just right up there. I think next year is going to really start to show. I mean, he's already shown the potential of getting to his peak, but it's going to take more steps towards it. I mean, there's not much to say about this team. I think defensively, they're still going to be good, at least in the regular season. They obviously lack rim protection, even though JaVale's there. Let's be real, postseason wise, it's not going to be too maintainable against certain teams. He's a foul machine. Christian Wood, not that good of a interior presence down low, but he is going to be a nice bench piece. Him and I don't know if Dinwiddie's starting or not, but if Dinwiddie's coming off the bench, him and Christian Wood, that could be a nice little fire combo with those two. So yeah, I got the Mavericks at 6 seed, and Luka. Hey, we giving MVPs to 6 seeds now, bro. So you might as well get that MVP. When he averages 39 and 9, we gonna see, bro. But go ahead. Let's let Bino go.
Right here at the 6th seed is where I have the Memphis Grizzlies. I do think they'll fall off, but not like play-in fall off. I think they'll still be a 50-win team. I think you're underrating just how good, one, they are at developing, and two, how good they'll be defensively. And I can't see really good defensive teams being play-in teams. That's kind of where I'm going with this. Even with Jaren out, they'll be really good. Brandon Clark stepped up. He's looked good. In his absence, I'm a fan of what's his name? Zaire Williams. Fan of Zaire Williams.
Yeah. He's gonna step up for sure. I like that pick.
Ja gonna do his thing. I think the roster's still really good. You could expect Desmond Bane to take a jump. Steven Adams is 30.
What about Kenny Lofton?
All right, bro.
You talking about my favorite BBW, man? Come on now.
Hey, let's move on. Go ahead, Go Bells. Who you got? Actually, Darius. Let's let Darius go.
No, let Go Bells go.
For me,
go ahead, Go Bells.
Yeah, his list is crazy.
Wait, we talking about 6, right?
6, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, this is where I had the whoa.
What, you want to change it?
This is where I had the Warriors.
What the
nigga? Bro. You just said the Warriors.
So who do you have?
I went back to back one time, and I guess we went over me again, and I thought it was the 6th seed.
We'll pause, but I got you.
So yeah, who's your 7th seed?
My 7th seed was the Mavs.
Oh, okay.
So you had the Warriors at 6 seed.
Yeah, I had the Warriors at 6.
Oh,
no cap.
That's
The way I'm arguing though, I'm not gonna lie. I might have to put him over my next seed. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god, this guy is unserious, dog. God,
yeah, the Warriors.
We told y'all this nigga Go Bells is just a hater and a troll. Just lives the.
I'm not a troll, dog. I'm not a troll.
Yes, one of your talking points. One of your talking points is with the way they hype up their bench players. Like, what is that? Who cares?
Dr. DiVincenzo sucks. I already know he's gonna tank that team. Come on now.
DiVincenzo's not bad.
Yeah, he's sorry, bro. Yo, you should have seen the Warriors. You should have Darius. I know you saw when the Warriors fans got that man.
Yo,
won a championship.
Hey, I mean, I don't know,
oh my
man.
god, we got DiVincenzo.
I don't know. The Mavs did just sign Facu, so
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Mavs out the playoffs. Not even a playing team, bro.
You're not gonna play. You're not gonna play time, but
nah, they give him the they trying to give Luka help with the MVP narrative. That's all they're trying to do, man. But yeah,
all right, but let's move on to.
What about Darius?
I didn't get to Spurs.
Yeah. Let's move on to Darius.
Okay. So this one's actually pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie. These two are like really close. It's like a last minute. I guess I'll go with.
You're revealing your 6th and 5th, right?
Deadpool,
yeah.
Deadpool. He's sorry, by the way.
So sorry for 6.
Yeah, I'm just like kind of like thinking if this is the right pick. All right, so at 6, I'll go with Denver.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my
Nuggets.
god, Denver at 6?
Yeah, bro. This bench, man, like the Jokic, he's gonna play all time still, but Jamal Murray, MPJ is gonna still have another injury rule season, I believe. I don't respect him anymore. I'm off of him. To be honest, as well, do you want me to say the other team?
No.
Do you want me to say the other team?
Who's 5th, dog?
I had the Suns.
That one isn't terrible, but what the Darius? Darius,
come on. That's a Go Bells ass take, dog.
No, don't, bro. Do not put me in that group. Because
you're right. Bill's the Nuggets fan. I'm sorry, bro.
Darius, explain to me how they're going to be just as bad as they were last season.
It's impossible, bro.
With a better roster.
Better supporting cast.
But a lot of the teams were injured last year. They were
one of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And so they got better.
Oh, so you think
what?
Darius, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Just switch. You don't have to talk about the Suns and the Nuggets, and I'm good, bro.
Let's take a second. Let's take a break real quick. Let's dissect this. This is wild. So you think that a team that was one of, I don't know if they're one of the best offense, but they were still one of the top half offenses.
Top five.
They're adding two of the top five. They're one of the top five offenses, especially when Jokic was there on the court. And they're adding two of the best offensive players at their positions. MPJ, one of the best off-ball scorers in the league. Literally,
I don't think he'll be healthy.
That's fair.
I guess that is fair.
What about
Jamal Murray? You think Jamal Murray is going to be injury prone?
I mean, he's not injury prone, but like to be honest, I still don't believe in like his consistency problem. Like he still has that issue, I believe.
Bro, he ended that last year before he got hurt.
Okay, no. He started off the season pretty bad. He started the season pretty sus.
Even if MPJ and Jamal Murray are in and out of the lineup all season, but they have Jokic consistently like they normally do because Jokic is an Iron Man, bro. They have to be better than last year. Like they have to be. Not only that,
not only that.
Yes, they
do.
Their
bench. Go ahead, Bino. Talk about that bench. Talk about that bench.
I was just about to say their bench is improved. Their defense.
I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, bro.
So what do you
Facu isn't playing minutes? That's all you need to know. Facu is not playing.
They picked up KCP. They picked up KCP, one of the best. I won't say one of the best, but like a really consistent role player. They have Bruce Brown on their bench. You expect a jump from Bones. Everyone's expecting.
And they got rid of Facu.
Facu's not getting minutes. Aaron Gordon, he's the fourth best player on the team now. Like, come on, bro.
Exactly.
No. Hold up, Darius. Explain to me. I want to hear this from your own mouth.
Like I just said, bro, I don't trust MPJ. He's gonna be injured prone. Yeah, and
bro, this is okay, but this is what
I don't care what you say. Well, last year, the one like before he got hurt, bro, he was still pretty bad. Like at the very beginning of the season, right? I remember.
And they were the number one seed.
I don't know.
Maybe not the number. I think that was the year the Lakers were number one seed, but they were a top. Had to be like a top 3 seed.
One of the best teams.
They did finish the season that year. They finished the season that year third in the West.
Yes.
Even and mind you, that stretch of games.
I know it was short. NBA. We're talking about right now.
I know it was short, but that stretch of games that they literally had the lineup of Jokic, MPJ, AG, and Jamal. They were literally an historic offensive team. And granted, I do believe in the playoffs they're gonna have issues with Jokic at the 5. I don't know how much they could. It's kind of like the bend don't break kind of defense, but still offensively in the regular season at bare minimum they should at least be a top 3 to 4 seed. Just off of their offensive firepower alone, with mid defense at the bare minimum.
Darius, what do you think Jamal Murray is going to average?
I'll say like 22 to 23 points.
I'm confused. What?
If he's putting that up, then that's a 61 team.
No.
What do you think he's going to shoot 20% from the field?
No. He'll pull up his typical efficiency.
Darius,
what? So what's? I'm confused. What is the problem here,
bro? Darius, his typical efficiency is better than Monte Morris, bro.
He puts more pressure on the rim than Monte Morris does.
And his connection with Jokic. Oh my god, bro.
Oh, man.
MPJ is one of the best off-ball movers in the entire NBA,
in the league. That's athletic Klay Thompson, dog.
I'm fine if you don't trust MPJ and his health. I'm cool with that. But everybody else on that team, that's bogus, Darius. I'm disappointed.
Hey, I think this one's really gonna bite you. It's his list, but I think this one's really gonna bite you, Darius.
Go ahead, Bino. Give us your number
5. You want to bet on that?
This is the same shit with the Jazz last year.
Oh, hey, do you want to bet on that, Darius?
You want to bet on that?
I wouldn't bet on it because I did.
Right, you wouldn't bet on it.
He knows me down. He knows.
Hey, I'll bet on the Warriors thing.
Hey, ain't gonna do
we're
that.
6 seed. The league loves Steph too much, bro. They wouldn't allow him to fall, probably.
Y'all niggas be disrespecting the best players in the NBA. I don't know how y'all do that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
If you know, give you your next team, dog. At 5.
My number 5, I have the Phoenix Suns. It's not really that. Like, I also had them as I have 650 win teams out west. So like when I say the Phoenix Suns, it's not like I expect them to take a huge, well, in terms of like wins, because they won like 60 whatever wins last year. I still expect them to be a really good, consistent team, win more than 50 games. But I do think that the teams over them are just better. So, and I don't know if the Suns will still have chemistry issues, but I do think that the teams above them, actually, I guess now you can say the Warriors might have chemistry issues. So even then, I'm leaving the Suns here at 5.
Okay, that's not bad. Let's go to my next team at 5. Let's see here. At number 5 in the West, I actually have the Suns as well. I don't need to rehash too many points they all made. I think they're still going to be a really good team, 50+ wins. I think their bench, though, at least as constructed, their bench is bad. Landry Shamet, Cameron Payne, not good players. They still lack size outside of DeAndre Ayton. They're gonna be a good team offensively, but it's gonna be like their success is gonna be heavily dictated off of that their starting lineup. And losing Jay Crowder, even though he's not that good of a player to me, he is somebody that at least if he was in that starting lineup, he's providing flexible defense, and Cam Johnson can come off the bench. So that way you at least have a floor spacer, a flexible defender off the bench. But now Cam Johnson's probably going to have to start, and you're relying on your offensive consistency to be Landry Shamet and Cameron Payne.
Yeah, so, all I'm going to say is, bro, if this is the team you're going to be rolling with, bro, you got to get rid of like 1 or 2 of them picks to improve this roster, dog. I ain't going to lie.
They do. Yep. I think attach a pick to Jay Crowder and whoever, and send that shit off.
Nigga, attach a pick to Mikel or CP3. One of them two. Get them out of there. Attach some picks to them. Get a real wing.
If you can trade CP3,
I forgot we are on trading CP3. Oh, hold on. Would you trade CP3 for Westbrook so that you have cap flexibility? No. Oh no. Obviously, it kills your contention. But it's better for your future.
Hey, Debo gets a guy that can put pressure on the rim.
Nah, bro.
Pressure to smoke layups.
First round exit. I ain't gonna lie, gang. Yeah. Well, I mean, they're a first round exit either way to me, but
they're gonna drop to the play-in if they get Westbrook, dog.
Hey, yo, chill out.
Nice meet, right?
Chill out. What? They are.
They aren't.
Why are we acting like Westbrook's bad in the regular season? Besides last year,
he is trash in the regular season.
Yeah, besides last year,
but like good enough to get you like a good team.
He's
with
trash, dog.
With that roster? All right, now the Westbrook's getting it.
No, they're trash. He's trash.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
He's literally no. He's gotten worse at everything. He's even older. On top of that, like I said, he's gotten worse defensively. He's worse, and like actually he's worse. He's just a way worse player, and he's inefficient. You're talking about pressure at the rim. He's still going to be smoking layups. He's not a floor spacer. Plays zero defense at that position. Like
zero defense. That's a lie.
Yeah, zero. What defense did he play last year?
He played more than zero defense.
Yeah. He's not Trae Young.
-5. Like he Trae Young.
-5.
He was slightly
below
negative
average. Defender? Yes or no? Was he a negative
slightly
defender?
Below average. Slightly below average.
So negative.
Yeah, slightly below average. Yeah.
So he's zero. That's less than negative. That's less than zero. No, on the scale, zero's neutral. He's less than that.
Saying somebody plays zero defense makes me think of Trae Young, and that's just disrespectful.
No. Trae Young plays. That's not even zero. That is. I don't even know what to call
it. I'm not going to Mustard. If you're saying he plays zero defense, that means like that he's an average defender by that logic with the scale.
It should be. Yep.
Hey, it zero's neutral.
And that's an average defender.
Okay, fair. You're right. It's even worse than that. It's bad. He plays bad defense. That better for you?
Like half the Lakers roster. But let me tell you this right now. That team would still be very good. So stop it. Stop dig eating.
Hate no bells, dog.
Stop dig eating, my brother. Stop dig eating.
No, you're digging. You're monkey.
Ayton is definitely putting up 21.
Move on to 5. Move on to 5.
My 5?
What'd you say? What did you just say?
5, I got
no. Repeat what you just said.
I said Ayton has definitely put up 22 and 11 next to Westbrook. That's for sure, bro.
Yeah, he says that with rim pressure, point guard.
I don't doubt that. No, I don't doubt that. They're just going to drop to the play-in. No problem.
What is CP3 doing? Being a cone? Come on now.
Hey, you talking about being a cone? Come on, though. Don't do.
Well,
don't
to be fair, I mean, if CP3 is on the Lakers, wouldn't you expect that team to be way better?
Yeah, no,
yeah.
Right.
So exactly, that team is jumping in the top 5.
Maybe the Suns do drop to the play-in.
Yeah, probably.
But let's move on.
But
go ahead, Go. Who you got at 5?
My five is the Grizzlies. Now, y'all have me rethinking. Obviously, I might change this later on, but for now, I'm gonna put the Grizzlies here. You know, Ja Morant, Jaws, and all, bro, gets better after every season. I expect him to improve on defense, and if he doesn't, I'm coming for your head, boy.
Nah, bro. Once you're a trade level defender, you're always that.
That's not true. He's not a trade level.
DeMar DeRozan's better than Ja, though. He plays no defense. I can't believe you said that, though.
I'm playing. I admitted I was wrong. How many times I gotta admit I was wrong, bro? What do you want me to
gonna hold that over your head?
Come on now.
You better
hold that one up. Because Gobels, by the way, Pod, in our chat, Gobels swears he just gets all his takes right.
I never said that. I never said that, dude.
He swears he predicts everything on point. You know what I'm saying? But if we go in the archives, Gobel's got a lot of nasty takes that never aged well at all for the most part. So come on,
just like
man.
you.
It's crazy. Hey, everybody got bad takes, but when you sit there, look, in a year, we're gonna look back on that Gobert MVP take, and Gobel's gonna be like,
we're about to go like, Gobels was right. Damn, I should have knew.
Bro, this dude is about to average the nicest
MVP. The league will be so cooked.
He's gonna not average like what 17 and 13.
He's not averaging no 17. That nigga's averaging a cool 13 and 15, and Gobel's gonna be like, damn. You think that Ant after he said Gobert puts no fear in my heart's gonna pass him the ball? He ain't passing him the ball for shit.
He on his team now.
Not D Mitch, bro. Ant not D Mitch.
Listen.
He's
Gobert
not D Mitch, but come on.
Gobert was averaging. I'm gonna get to that later, but.
You can get that later.
I got the Grizz here. You already know that. Bino already said them, bro. Like, Ja's good and gritty on folks. Desmond Bane probably gonna get better. He needs to tone down on the weight because them biceps are too big. But yeah, that's all I'd say.
And his shoulders too. Football.
I mean, he still got that strap. Pause. He still got the strap.
Somehow, bro. You see, he got that football release. I'm surprised he making shots with those.
I swear, bro.
But let's move on. Let's hurry these last one. I know we're getting higher, but let's hurry some of these up.
I said the Suns.
Oh, you said Suns?
They said Suns.
Yeah.
Go Bell. Who you got at 4?
At 4, I got this is where I have the Clippers. Obviously I would have put them higher, but injuries play a part. I do think their team is good enough to win without PG and Kawhi, but they're still extremely injury prone. So this is why I'll never ever have them as first seed, and I'll never vote for PG as MVP again because I just don't believe that they can stay healthy. And Paul George's arms, I mean, at this point, bro, they just keep having problems. So I can't say none. I love you, PG. You're my favorite player, but hey, man. But yeah, that's what I think. They're too deep. They're crazy deep. So I think they're just going to win a bunch of games. By the way, trade Marcus Morris. Get him out of here.
Hey, bro. I just want to say he looked good. But
let's move on to Bino. Who you got at 4?
Number 4. This is where I have the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, I do think that they're a top 4 seed lock, and I will not be surprised if they end up the number 1 seed. But the rest of my list is, I got agendas to push. So I just swear, I got the Timberwolves here. But I know where Jay Smooth is gonna have them, and I promise you, if they were there, I will not be upset.
I feel that. Go ahead, Darius. Who you got?
I also got the Clippers. Kind of like the same way with before. PG and Kawhi, they're gonna miss at least like 15 to 20 games. I'm gonna say that right now.
Each.
But they're still gonna be like a very good team. That roster is very well constructed. Not saying like this team isn't like championship ready. I think it is, but they just gotta.
Oh, okay. I thought you about to. My fault, Darius. I was about to snap.
I mean, it is the Clippers though, so I don't know. You don't know.
Darius, shut up.
I'm just saying.
But yeah, let's move on to my team at 4. Let me see. Make sure I didn't reveal this team. I had the Clippers actually. I think the Clippers are going to be good, but let's be real. They're going to low manage. And the Clippers have proven over and over in the Kawhi Leonard era, they don't care about the regular season. Unless they're trying to get a preferable seeding where they're trying to drop at the end of the season. We saw them do that to the Lakers, I think in the bubble year, that they dropped a seed or two because they tried to avoid in the first round.
It was the year after where they tanked.
Yeah, one of those years.
They tanked so hard against us, bro.
Yeah, it was one of those years. So unless they run into something like that, yeah, I have them at the 4th seed. I still think if they go all out, they could be the 1st seed, but there's no need to do that when you have injury-prone players, and 2 of your biggest injury-prone players are your stars. So low manage them. Kawhi's coming off an ACL injury, might be a little slow to start off the season, but he'll eventually get into rhythm by postseason time. PG, I really, really want him to be healthy this year, but that's like a strong if. It's always injured. Got a hospital bed in Los Angeles right now as we speak.
Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see.
But yeah, I got the Clippers there. By the way, Ty Lue, best coach in the league in my opinion. But go ahead, go Bells. Who you got at 4?
4.
Did you already drop your 4?
I already said my 4.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, go ahead and drop your 3.
My 3 is the Suns. I mean, the fact that some people got them falling crazy low. Some people, I heard from fans saying that they're even a playing team at some point.
No.
It's bogus to
crazy.
me.
That's
I mean, this team, if Jay Crowder is the difference between a 60-win team and a playing team, bro, you might as well keep him because golly, bro. But yeah, they're gonna be very good this year. I expect them to break out and do what he does. You know, just eat Deandre, Ayton. And yeah, this is what I expect from him. I expect Mikal Bridges also to get more touches and try to do more on offense than he did last year instead of standing to the corner, pump faking and driving. You know, usual Mikal Bridges stuff. And yeah, that's really where I have him. My question for y'all is this, real quick. Do y'all think they're going to trade DeAndre Ayton at any point this season?
There's definitely
only if he requests a trade.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to request it. I think the person who's more likely to get traded, probably Chris Paul, or obviously Jay Crowder is going to be traded. But if I were to bet money on any of them that should be traded, it's CP3 or.
Hey,
actually, I take that back. I bet on Ayton to be traded more than anybody, but I don't think he's going to be traded. And I want to see him go to Indiana or Charlotte. Indiana or Charlotte. Well, no, Charlotte's trying to get Wemby, but still, I would like to see him go to Indiana, Charlotte. Okay, see, that's not happening. But Indiana or Charlotte, I would like to see.
I agree with Bino though. Like the only way they do it is if he requests a trade. Like, well, there's no point of training him if he doesn't do that. So,
I'll go at my number 3. Actually, I think this is where it ends for me. Because I had the Clippers. That's my last video. So I'm gonna let Darius go. Who's your number 3?
I had the Pelicans. This is where I had them, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. I'm super high on this team. I think their offense.
I think Zion's gonna average 35.
Bro, I think their offense. They could be the best offense I think in the league. With that,
that's fair.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Was adding Zion. And the defense thing, I understand the points. Like, they have some pretty bad defenders. By the way, most I think I hear Echo.
Pretty bad is a stretch.
I mean, I don't think Zion's been play that bad anymore. Like, I don't think he'll be like a defensive liability. He might be below average, but I think that's a massive improvement. I think they'll be a below average defense, but I think they'll be good enough to the point where like they're still. I don't know about championship contenders, but they're gonna be like a really nice.
Hey man, they're the 3 seed, bro. Go ahead, give it to them. If you got the MVP,
yeah,
come on, bro.
I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly. Like, the Pelicans are very well built. I just don't trust Valanciunas' ugly ass. I'm sorry.
Hey, just 5.
Valanciunas is actually a good looking guy though.
They finna trade Valanciunas and some of them picks for Ayton, bro.
If they do that, 60-win team, book it.
Why don't you like Jonas? Why don't you like Valanciunas?
Jonas? You can't say no defense. He's a basic Cantor type big man, bro.
Rebound.
He's not as bad as Cantor in defense.
He's not. Yeah, I'm about to say he's not Cantor bad.
But those type of big men disgusting.
I mean, he's
but
way better than Cantor.
Go ahead, Darius.
No, I was just saying he's way better than Cantor. So,
oh yeah, definitely.
I mean,
Cantor's not the league for real.
Let's move on to number 2. Or actually, no, Bino didn't give his number 3. I'm sorry.
My number 3 is the Los Angeles Clippers.
I thought you said you already having one.
No, I'm not. I wasn't gonna change my list for the agenda.
Hey,
this is my like somewhat unbiased list. But like I want the Clippers to get the 1 seed. But health.
That's never gonna happen.
Yeah, all I gotta say, bro, this Clippers roster is really good, bro. And I think this will be a year where Paul George plays 60 games. Call me crazy. Call me crazy.
Yeah. You're crazy.
I think he plays 60 games.
But let's move on. Let's move on to number 2. Bino, just go ahead and give your number 2, man.
My number 2 is the Golden State Warriors.
Too high.
Yeah. I don't think Draymond will be out longer than like the first 2 weeks of the season, and then after that they finna get off and running, bro. Like I think people are starting to like anyone who doesn't have the Warriors like top 3, I think is disrespecting how well they play together, and like even with the injuries and like they're a very consistent team, and you got to give the consistent team credit, man. I'm tired. I'm done with hating on the Warriors until the playoffs come, but I'm done hating on the Warriors, man. You know.
I'm not hating.
Okay.
Yes,
so let's Darius, did you have the Warriors at 2 as well?
Before we continue, bro. Big thing someone's drop off is hating, bro.
I'm not hating. Come on now. That's definitely
at 2 are the Minnesota Timberwolves. Okay. I believe in and I think what?
No, you can continue.
All right, bro. Gobert, he's not gonna be the MVP, but he'll be a very good player with them. Cat the 4 will be interesting. I think that's more of an ideal position for him, especially in playoff scenarios.
I didn't realize something, dog.
What?
Gobert thinks that Rudy Gobert's gonna have a better season than Steph Curry next year. That's crazy.
Go ahead. Well, he doesn't necessarily think that, but if the Timberwolves
he thinks that. He said he'll average.
You see me not my head?
The goddamn Brady. I fucking hate the Dodgers.
So, Gobert, do you think Gobert is going to be a top 5 player next year?
Continue with your take, and wait, it's my turn.
Go ahead.
Right? Oh, okay. So I just go with my number 2 real quick, and then I answer the question. The Nuggets. I think the Nuggets are my number 2 team. I was thinking about putting number 1 to definitely have 60-win team potential. That being said, I do think the Nuggets are going to load manage a bit more this season, especially with a lot of the pressure they've been putting on Jokic throughout the regular seasons and stuff like that. Still going to win games regardless. That's just what I think. So,
okay.
And also, Aaron Gordon, all defensive team candidate, bro. I'm calling it right now.
Well, Darius, you can go ahead and start us off with the first seed.
All right.
I assume you have the Warriors.
Yeah, the Warriors.
Actually, I'm gonna save you for last because that's gonna segue into our next segment before we wrap this up. Like we have a couple of things to get into after this. Let's start off with Go Bells. Who do you got in number? Well, you already said it. You said who you got number 1?
All right.
Go Bells.
You're on mute again.
Okay, you're on mute.
My number 1. You just muted me.
I didn't mute you.
Okay, so my number 1. Yes, you did. Did you not?
No,
I didn't mute you.
I didn't do it either. So
weekend. Nah, but my number 1, bro. He's looking. He's about to mute me right now, bro.
Dude, I'm not even looking
at you. My number 1, bro, is the Minnesota Timberwolves, the 66-win team in the Western Conference.
I'll put money that shit.
And let me tell you this, bro. They are going to have. Listen to this. Mark my words. The Minnesota Timberwolves are going to have a historically great defense. Mainly because of this. I mean, we got to talk about it real quick, right?
Hey, last season, candidates.
They got 2 D-Port candidates. And last season, they were the 11th ranked defense in the league. They just added one of the best rim protectors of our generation. This is an easy one for me. And also, I predict this. Gobert, this is the main reason why I have him as an MVP candidate. Also, along with the 19 and 15 he's about to average. Gobert will have a top 5 defensive season of all time. I'm calling it right now, bro.
This is me riding, dog.
I'm not me riding.
Mojo, you're right, dog.
I'm not against that. I'm not against
You're right,
that.
Mojo.
I'm not against that.
Like we have to think about this, right? We gotta. I am not laced, by the way. We gotta talk about this. This dude Gobert led the Jazz to one of the best defense. And we're talking about the regular season. Don't bring up this old small ball stuff. The regular season, right? Gobert has had multiple all-time great defensive seasons with no defensive help around him. You put actual defensive players around him, along with Ant, J.D. McDaniels, Kyle Anderson, everybody just tries harder on it. Bro, they're gonna be a historically great defense with that man. And yeah, I expect all the other players to improve as well. Not numbers wise, really. D'Lo's probably gonna get worse, but efficiency and just overall transition play, it's just gonna be better. That team is definitely the 1 seed in the West. Not even close.
And you think that Gobert will be the MVP candidate on that team and not anyone like Ant or Cat?
Gobert will be the best player on that team. Yes.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Not only do I think this is funny, because Mojo said Cat at the 4 defending who.
That doesn't matter, bro. Using that as an excuse for team defense.
The two big lineup is fine, and they have wings. They have like guards. They have guys that can step up on the perimeter.
I'll stay on my knees. Thank you very much.
They're saying you should boinging right now.
I'll stay on my knees, man. David
said you should get off your knees.
I'll stay on my knees. Man.
I don't know if that's KB, but he said stand up.
This is the Nets. I think it is KB.
Is he a Nets fan? Is KB a Nets fan?
No, the KB you're thinking of?
The other KB I'm thinking of is a Clippers fan.
Yeah, no.
Fan.
Oh. This is not the same KB.
He said you should boinging right now like crazy.
It's true, though. It's the truth. I call the 61 Suns. Y'all should listen to me, man. Because I always call the top of the conference.
Bro, he almost got to 70. Shit.
Hey, man.
This is a 70-win team, bro.
But let's move on to Bino. Who do you have at number 1?
The Denver Nuggets. I think this is going to be all-time offense with the above average defense if Jamal Murray can still defend how he was before injury, or at least get to that point at some point during the season. I think this is going to be a really good team. Jokic is him. He's going to carry my fantasy team, and he's going to carry me to a lot of money made this season.
Okay, I like that. I like that you throwing your little fantasy out there. But go ahead, Darius. Who do you got at number 1?
At number 1, I have the Warriors. I mean, what?
Nigga's laughing, dog. He's the one who picked Gobert to win MVP, dog.
All I gotta say is, hey, bringing up injuries. Warriors at 1, Nuggets at 6.
That's bogus. It's especially the last.
That's
we
true.
Talking about last season.
Bro. I ain't gonna lie, Darius. We got you on that one, dog.
Come on, Darius.
To be fair, I'll say this about Darius. The Warriors were suffering injuries last year, and they finished as a 3 seed. The Nuggets suffered injuries last year, finishing at the 6 seed. So at least there's a question of how far are they going to jump.
Injuries. A lot of those Western teams had injuries that entire year. So I mean,
you're right.
I don't. The 1 through 6 is really tough.
The best player in Draymond Green is injured. Bro.
They won almost 50 games with just Jokic, bro. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm
almost
saying.
50 games there.
Literally just Jokic. and second option, Aaron Gordon. Like,
all right, man.
Like, yeah.
But
no,
we have officially
real quick, Bino. Real quick. I have a quick question. Just a quick question. Go ahead. Bino, what makes the Wolves better than the Nuggets? What makes the Nuggets better than the Wolves, bro? Seriously.
First of all, it's a regular season thing. I think both teams, I said when I made like my standings, like I wouldn't be surprised if the top 2 seeds are like the Nuggets and the Timberwolves in terms of. I think people are sleeping on the impact Gobert will have on the Timberwolves. Like I still see some people at the Timberwolves like playing, and I think they're top 5 lock without a doubt. No doubt in my mind that they'll. And not only will they be like top, I said not top 5, top 4 lock. And not only will they be top 4, they'll be top 4 like the whole season, type shit. But it's really just I think Jokic is a top 2 player in the NBA, and I think he has the ability to generate the best offense in the NBA. So it'll literally just be the best offense in the NBA going against the best defense in the NBA. In terms of I guess for you.
But I like that. Let's move on. Let's shift gears. Now that before we shift gears, let's go over each of our lists. We'll go 1 through 15. I'll go and read. Oh, I won't read 1 through 15, but I'll go from who I had at 4 through 15. 4, I had the Clippers. 5, I had the Suns. 6, I had the Mavs. 7, I had the Grizzlies. 8, I had the Pelicans. 9, I had the Blazers. 10, I had the Kings. 11, I had the Lakers. 12, I have the Rockets. 13 I have the Thunder, 14 I have the Jazz, and 15 I have the Spurs. Go ahead, Go Bells. Who you got 1 through 15?
So for me, 1 I got the Wolves, 60-win team, right? 2 I got the Nuggets, 3 I got the Suns, 4 I got the Clippers, 5 I got the Grizzlies, 6 I got the Warriors, 7 I got the Mavs, 8 I got the Pels, 9 I got the Kings, 10 I got the Lakers, 11 I got the Blazers, 12 I got the Thunder, 13 I got the Rockets, 14 I got the Spurs, 15 I got the Jazz.
All right, man, that's good. Go ahead, Bino. Give us your 1 through 15 rundown.
Number 1, I got the Nuggets. Number 2, I got the Warriors. Number 3, I got the Clippers. Number 4, I got the Timberwolves. Number 5, I have the Suns. Number 6, I have the Grizzlies. Number 7, I have the Mavericks. Number 8, I have the Lakers. Number 9, I have the Pelicans. Number 10, I have the Blazers. Number 11, I have the Kings. Number 12, I have the Rockets. Number 13, I have the Thunder. Number 14, I have the Jazz. Number 15, I have the Spurs.
All right.
Okay.
And then my turn.
Darius, go ahead.
All right.
Give us your 1 through 15.
At number 1, I have the Warriors. Number 2, I have the Timberwolves. And number 3, I have the Pelicans. Number 4, I have the Clippers. I might switch these two. I'm not going to lie. But because I feel kind of bad that having the Pelicans that high than the Nuggets having that like at 6.
He's realizing. He's waking up.
Just keep your list, buddy. Keep your list. Stay over there.
I'm gonna switch my Suns and Nuggets because I was like deciding that at like last minute. So I'll have the Nuggets at 5, Suns at 6, Memphis at 7, Mavericks at 8, 9 Lakers, 10 Blazers, 11 Kings, 12 Rockets, 13 Thunder, 14 Jazz, 15 Spurs.
That's what's up. All right, but let's now actually talk about. What did you say, Go Bells?
Darius is one sick Negro, man. Jeez, yo.
Let's talk about let's now transition into some more news that dropped with the NBA situation of the Golden State Warriors. Draymond Green issued out an apology to Jordan Poole publicly about the incident of him punching him in the face. The reports came out. Jordan Poole was trash talking him, like the full details. Draymond Green then proceeded to call him a bitch. They exchanged words back and forth. Obviously, we saw the rest of the footage. Draymond got in his airspace. Poole pushed him, and Draymond socked him in the face, which Poole buckled, and then they separated. But, yeah, I want to know, what are you guys' thoughts on this situation as a whole? The fact that news leaked today, I believe I saw that Jordan Poole's contract they're going to try to get that inked in first. So what do you guys think? Let's start off with Darius.
I mean, the situation, I feel like people and then like players in sports in general, like there are a lot of fights. If you played even at a high school level or college level, you'll see that a lot. Not like publicized, but I think Draymond and Jordan Poole, I think they're like over it. So I don't think they have to worry about like when it comes to relationship.
So no big deal?
I don't really think it's that big of a deal. I really don't. I think these are grown men. I mean, like they'll get over it. It happens. Financially, yeah, it does. It really does though, because this shit happens like all the time in professional sport. It happens in fucking high school. Like,
I don't know about that. I don't know about just punching niggas straight in the face.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
All the time?
Not all the time, but you know what I mean, though. You know what I mean?
They get arguments. Yeah, I agree.
You get into arguments, but you never sock one of your friends in the face.
You shouldn't be doing it, but like it happens.
It doesn't, dog. Unless he did something. Bro.
Anyways, though, financially, like they're trying to get Jordan Poole like somewhere near like a max, I think, or some sort of contract. I don't know, not a max, but
I mean, they better offer him somewhere near a max because somebody else gonna do it. Shit.
You think a team will offer him a max?
Yeah.
Yeah, most likely. Orlando probably would.
Dude, if a team is going to offer... Remember when Otto Porter had that one season and the Nets gave him like $107 million?
I mean,
and the Wizards had no choice but to match it because they didn't want to lose their big three.
I think he's getting more than Tyler Hero. That's just it. Or he's getting the same amount. He's getting the same amount or more as Tyler Hero. So that's the market. It is what it is.
Yeah, that is true. He shouldn't have gotten that though. We all know that, but
and the cap is going up, so
that's the market now. Yeah,
Tyler tricked the association into
but
ruining.
like, let me finish this though, Gobos. Jordan Poole, he's a very good player. He has a nice ceiling. Although this does like hurt with their financial situation, so I don't know what's going to look like by like the end of the season. Because I think this is Draymond's final year with that contract, so
he has a player option. I think he'll opt in.
He should opt out and go to like a real team.
Like what?
My opinion, though. My opinion.
Why are you even listening to that man, dog? Don't listen to him.
Like what?
A real team, hey man.
Only I understand from the Warriors' perspective, like waiting it out with Draymond, just to make sure he doesn't like fall off a cliff.
Don't ever say that again.
So.
All right. Well, what up? Go ahead, Darius.
No, let me just finish this. So, like, I think the Warriors, they're handling it fine. Just wait till like the extension deadline or whatever. And if you have to, if Draymond's still like a really elite player, I would try to keep Draymond, and then we're gonna have to trade with Jordan Poole, I think. So, or one of those, or Wiggins, maybe. I don't know.
JP to the Magic.
What about you, Gobel? What about you, Gobel?
Nah. That was crazy what Draymond did. But hey, bro, he obviously punched Jordan Poole into some money. So end up working out for both teams. Yeah, I don't really got much to say about this situation, bro. I think people were crazy how Draymond Green swung on him, but hey man, it happens. It doesn't happen.
It happens. It happens. Yeah, it does. You're right. You're right.
Well, I actually said that, bro. It just flew off the tongue, but it don't happen. Yeah, I'm not really moved it. Jordan Poole getting paid. Yeah. Free Draymond Green, by the way. Free him. Free them on.
This guy. But what about you, Bino? What's your thoughts on this situation?
I don't know if you guys saw it, but Draymond's mom defended him on Twitter.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mom.
Good on you, mom, I guess. But it's not a surprise to me. Jordan Poole is getting paid no matter what by the Warriors because he's a restricted free agent, or maybe like they like sign and trade him, whatever. But I don't think you should pay him right now. I think you wait it out with all three guys. Make them earn their contracts, bro. Jordan Poole's a restricted free agent, so he literally can't go anywhere. People are talking about like you had to keep Jordan Poole. He's a future. He literally can't go anywhere. Draymond, you can find the trade partner for, and so you can with Wiggins too. So just wait it out.
You know, Draymond's about to turn 33, right?
Yeah, bro. I don't care.
But I will say that once Draymond is off this roster, they're no longer a contender. I'll stand on that.
Yep. They're going to the Wemby sweepstakes.
Okay, and
whatever the sweepstakes.
Unless they find a package that can approximate his production. I think I've seen some Nuggets packages. Like if they get like certain players from them back, I definitely think you can approximate that. And they can still be contenders.
Aaron Gordon and like someone on the bench would be the package, bro.
Yeah, that's not a bad package pickup. You have Aaron Gordon,
someone on the bench, wing. Pick.
I would want Aaron Gordon. I'd want KCP, and I'd want a pick.
I'm not doing that.
Nigga, I'm giving you the best defender in basketball. I want all that shit.
At age 33, no. You're also getting him at age 33, and you're gonna have to pay him.
Yeah, and guess what?
Whatever team is getting Draymond has to pay him.
And he's still the best, and more than likely, he's still the best defender. Especially if this year he plays majority of the games. You don't even have that injury argument. He's still the best defender.
No. It's not about when he's 36, 30, whatever. You're gonna be paying like 35, 40 million, bro.
Hey, guess what? The Nuggets window is right now. So you take that risk for a championship.
That's fair.
And if they don't want it, then I'll move on to somewhere else.
I guess Christian Braun getting the minutes now. Shout out you, man.
But I would just say I would rather keep KCP. There's niggas on the bench that you can.
Nah, he expendable. He expendable. Get Draymond to the Nuggets.
Hey, low key.
So we starting at the 2.
If Mobley,
Bones,
Christian Braun.
Say what you're about to say. Say what you're about to say.
Okay.
I want to hear it.
Nah. Let's move on. Let's move on to the next topic. So
I suck a dick to
football.
Get on the Nuggets,
let's wrap this up. Let's wrap up this episode with some football talk. As you guys can see on the title thumbnail, the Cowboys, bro. The Cowboys are looking legit. They're 4-1 right now. They have
fake wins.
Hey, y'all know I don't like them cow bitches. Fuck them niggas for sure. But they're 4-1 right now. I told y'all Cooper Rush was gonna ball out, even though he's not playing great. He's playing fine enough for them to win. I saw it last year against the Vikings, and he's doing it again this year. hasn't lost the game yet. Dak,
he's not balling out. That defense is carrying, bro.
That defense is carrying the fuck out of the niggas,
but what do you want out of a backup? Don't lose us the game.
All you need is
we will win it for you.
You're right.
Exactly. And that's what the defense has done. Micah Parsons is getting at the quarterback. People saying he's the second coming of Lawrence Taylor. I'm not going to go that far, but he's looking amazing right now. And mind you, I ain't going to lie. Pains me to say this because I'll shit on him all last year. Trevon Diggs is looking good. Trevon Diggs is actually locking up.
You got to get his credit.
I can't believe they disrespected Cooper Kupp and put that man one-on-one. He immediately got cooked. 75 yards.
He did get cooked. He tried to do that.
I mean, okay.
He tried to do his little pick shit again, and he got cooked.
I'm gonna say this. I feel like judging corners in the league is so tough because, like, a lot of times, even one-on-one against these great receivers, that's a tough cover. And if you mess up once, like just the slightest one wrong move, you're over, you're burnt, and it's a touchdown. Or everybody has.
Do you think being a corner is the most skilled position?
No, the difference.
I think it is one of the most skilled positions in the league.
Oh yeah, obviously, but he wasn't as disciplined. That's the difference, though. He wasn't as disciplined. He went for picks a lot, but now he's way more disciplined. Looks like he's reading the wide receiver's hips better. And that was like the only time he got, like, that was like the second time he got burnt all year type shit. Like it was not that big of a deal, but I do think it's just crazy the fact that you are covered Cooper Kupp one-on-one with anybody. Like that defensive coordinator was tweaking, bro.
Yeah, because Cooper
but do y'all,
was the only person that gets the ball.
Let me ask this, and Darius, I know you a hater too, just like me. You think the Cowboys are Super Bowl bound once Dak comes back?
No. Get out of here.
You said no, Darius?
No, bro. I don't.
Hey, bro. Like Stephen A. says, what can go wrong will go wrong with the Dallas Cowboys, bro.
And also, people are not even talking about this, but
also when they get clapped by the Eagles this week, all this shit
they're gonna get clapped. I'm waiting for the Eagles to fuck them up, bro.
The Eagles are definitely.
But I will admit
the Eagles are so good.
Okay, the Eagles are
they're so good. No, stop it, Bino. Stop.
That whole team. I apologize, Jalen Hurts. I apologize.
Now you realize, nigga, no, stay over there.
Yeah, I apologize.
Stay over there.
Listen to me right now,
your ass over there. Go Bills.
Please take me back, bro. I love my quarterbacks.
Don't jump on the bandwagon. Stay over there.
I'm not jumping on the bandwagon. I'm just apologizing. I'm apologizing, bro. I'm sorry.
My guy.
I'm sorry. I was not familiar with your game. I'm sorry, bro.
Oh man, you're a casual.
I didn't even realize the NFC East was this good. Holy shit.
Listen. That whole division
is
cooked, bro. The Giants, frauds. The Cowboys, frauds. The Eagles, frauds. Not a single one of those three teams are making it to the Super Bowl, bro. First of all, the Giants aren't even making the playoffs.
You said the Jags?
The Giants. The Jags aren't making the playoffs either, nigga. Y'all folded.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing Bino. What? Why are you so down on the Giants this year? I've been seeing you shit on them. Why are you so down?
They lost the money, bro. Don't even worry about that.
No. Actually, no. They did lose me money, actually. But no. But I didn't have a problem. The problem is kind of like who they play. Like they haven't moved me. Like they just had like that Packers win is not impressive because I wasn't high on the Packers either. I didn't have the Packers winning their division before the season started. So you're just beating another team. That's
the Vikings.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So
the thing with the Giants that doesn't move me is that
if you look at their game, going forward, like if they lose two of their next, they lose like their next two games or some shit, and all of a sudden they're 4-3, then what? All that shit y'all was talking like, bro, it's still early in the season, bro. Like you're acting like it's not the Giants, like they can't lose 2-3 games in a row just like that and be right back to be in a mid-ass team like you'd expect.
Here's the thing:
I had them finishing 9-8, and that's where they're gonna be outside the playoffs.
Here's my problem with the Giants. If you look at the teams they've beaten up until the Packers win, it's been very uninspiring. The first game they had against the Titans, Ryan Tannehill just hot dog water, poo. And Derrick Henry, he got out the gate struggling a little bit. the Panthers, Baker Mayfield is the worst starting quarterback probably in the NFL.
Okay, chill out. That's
no, I'm so serious. He actually might be.
He actually is number 32 right now.
Yeah,
so.
he actually is.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, at least the Jets quarterback is winning. But then on top of that, the Cowboys they lost to the Cowboys. Obviously, the Cooper Rush versus Daniel Jones sweepstakes there. They beat the Bears. Justin Fields, I don't think he's trash, but he hasn't looked too impressive to me. He's had his moments here and there with flashes, but he isn't looking that consistent.
He's sorry, but he has no team around him as well.
So essentially, all the teams they faced have had suspect quarterback play. And Daniel Jones, we know how it's a quarterback-driven league. When Daniel Jones faced Aaron Rodgers this past week on Sunday, it's not like he completely like outdueled him or anything. They were fairly. I would give the edge to Rodgers, but it was so clear that just give Saquon the ball and prepare for him on defense. That was literally all the Packers had to do, but they couldn't even do that. So that win to me was more of a L for the Packers, especially considering that the Packers should have had a wake-up call, considering they almost lost to the backup to a player that should be a backup in New England. You know what I'm saying? So the Giants have not impressed me, but I definitely do believe that like they're making strides in the right direction. But Daniel Jones, he's not their guy. He's not their guy. He's not that guy at all. So yeah, that's that. But let's also talk about the Rams real quick. Bino is a Rams fan.
Yo.
What's up?
Sorry, team. No, you can go.
Bino is a Rams fan. Actually, real quick before we get to the Rams, Falcons fan. Let's talk about that call. Did y'all see the call, the roughing the passer call with Brady?
That was, in my opinion,
that was
BS.
That was bullshit, bro. The refs protecting Brady again, like they
Big
always
Ayton once again, bro. Just cock all in the mouth, balls deep, bro. Crazy.
Do y'all believe that this is a reaction, though? Do y'all believe though that this is a reaction to the Tua situation and like them trying to protect quarterbacks more?
No.
I just think it's
the hit is fairly similar to the Tua hit, though. To be fair,
it's just a Brady thing, though.
It's just
the Brady thing.
Bad call. That's it.
Did y'all see Brady's reaction to it when they asked him? He was like, "Well, I don't make the calls." So
he's right.
Nigga knew. He knew deep down. He's like, "Damn, that was a pretty bad call." But I also partially blame Brady because after the play happened, Brady just looks at the referee like, "Yo, you're not gonna call that? That's messed up." Like, well, I wouldn't say it's messed up, but it's like that's lame. Yeah.
He said Mariota got hit the same way in the same game.
Same way. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay, you're right. It is a Brady thing. It's a Brady thing. You're right, Atlanta fan.
Yeah, either way, Atlanta fan, you guys weren't winning the game. Like, you're acting like you trust Mariota to go down the field on the Tampa Bay defense and give you a game-winning touchdown. Like, stop it, bro.
It would have gave him a chance.
To be fair, Brady, I guarantee you, Mariota
you should be wanting to tank, bro. Yeah,
I guarantee
you should be happy they called that.
To be fair, I think the Falcons do look a lot better than a lot of people anticipated. I thought they were going to go 0-17 dead ass.
After that video.
But the thing is, the Falcons, I'll say this, not only have they looked better, but even if Mariota got down the field and scored, let's be real, Brady, he owns the Falcons so much, I trust him with 30 seconds to get down the field.
Gronk isn't there, bro. I'm not moving.
Nigga, he don't need Gronk to beat them sorry-ass niggas. He owns them.
Said that, bro. Yeah.
Gronk merch, man. I'm pushing it, bro. Gronk merch, man.
But before we wrap this up, though, let's talk about two things real quick: the Devonte Adams situation and the Rams. For one, let's quickly mention the Devonte Adams after the Raiders lost a stupid game to the Chiefs because they decided to go for it on a 2-point conversion when they could have tied the game in the fourth quarter like idiots. They obviously lost. The last play was
hilarious,
incomplete pass because Hunter Renfrow and Devonte Adams bumped into each other on a route.
Teammates
at the end of the game, because obviously Devonte, he's not happy about the season. They've started off 1-4, which essentially damn near eliminates them from the playoffs. Definitely eliminates them from winning their division. Now, he pushes a cameraman, and now the cameraman is filing a lawsuit as he was taken to the hospital for bruise inspection. So what do you guys? I'm not even
right,
that's a real story. Hey, I don't even blame him. Get the bag,
Jason, man.
Yeah, hey, honestly, he ain't doing enough. I would have flew. You would have catch me on the other side of the stadium.
I'm not gonna lie. He got right back up. If that was me, I was laying down there for a
I
little
know.
bit.
Did y'all see the LeBron? Did y'all see like somebody posted like, remember that meme or that video clip of LeBron when he sold the flop from Tyson Chandler? It was like,
that's one of the funniest.
Somebody was like, that's how it would have been if that shit happened to me, dog. Nah, I definitely would have sold that shit as if like the Joker. Remember that Joker video of the Joker flying? That guy just like the Joker, he's flying.
Yeah, I saw that.
I would have definitely done that shit, dog. But but yeah, I would have definitely done that shit. But shout out to them, man. W Bag Chaser and Devonte, come on, man. You know better than to be doing shit like that. That man didn't do nothing to you. That's why I don't feel bad for you about this. You literally act like a dick for no reason. Well, I wouldn't say no reason. I get your frustration, but that guy did nothing to deserve that. He's just trying to get by and make a decent living as a photographer or camera guy, whatever it is. But let's move on finally to the Rams. The Los Angeles Rams, the reigning Super Bowl champions, are 2-3, coming off of a loss against the Dallas Cowboys, who do not have starting quarterback Dak Prescott. Obviously, like we mentioned earlier, they're undefeated with Cooper Rush. They're on a roll, while the Rams, it looks like they're spiraling. They have injuries all over the place, primarily to their offensive line. They can't protect the quarterback. They're giving up sack left and right. Cooper Kupp, it looks like he's the only receiver on the field at times because Matthew Stafford, looking like his old days where he was a one read QB with Megatron, he's reverted back to that. So the Rams fan on the pod, Bino, what's the problem with your team and Matt Stafford, dog?
LA scams.
Well, first of all, I don't think Matt Stafford is the problem. Like he is what he is. I think the problem is
hey, speak up a little bit. I need to hear you a little bit more, my brother.
You can hear me? You can hear me now? That sounds good.
Go ahead. Yeah, leave it right there.
Lack of a deep threat. Van Jefferson will be back after our bye week. Thank God we have a bye week. Hopefully he's good after his injury, so he'll be our deep threat. We had Tutu. He caught that deep pass on the Cowboys for a touchdown, or I don't think it ended up being a touchdown, but it was good to see. Like that was our biggest play of the season until Kupp got the catch like right after that. But that was good to see. Our offensive line is absolutely dog shit. The worst offensive line that Matthew Stafford has played with in years. Matthew Stafford has the freedom to gamble, so like that's where his picks come from. So I don't really hate that. Like McVay, trust him. But I just think it's our offensive line, man. Like Matthew Stafford can't make more than one read because he has 2 seconds to throw the football. And it's not like he's the most agile quarterback. Like he's been doing pretty good getting out of the pocket, but like you can't expect him to do that shit every fucking play. But yeah, I think our defense has been pretty good. But hey man, we gotta struggle until we get a little healthier down the road. Hopefully we get Odell back and we make a move for an offensive lineman.
Like this is class, dog. You are a member of the pod.
But thank the gods we have the Panthers next week. A free win.
Is it a free win?
Baker's not playing.
Like
He's injured.
Yeah, you are.
Hey, they might win.
No. Their third string quarterback is playing. If we lose to that nigga, shit. I'm up.
Go ahead, go Bills.
Nah, let me say this. First off, Bino, I find it extremely hypocritical that you cook Justin Fields when he has damn near the same problem. But
when did I cook Justin Fields?
You call him ass.
Yeah, of course, because he's ass.
But like, you're
not even that bad, dog.
You're excusing Matthew Stafford, but they both got like the same issues. Matter of fact, Justin Fields don't even got anywhere near Cooper Kupp, and he has just as bad an offensive line.
Darnell Mooney.
Come on now.
Okay, he's trolling.
Yeah, you're trolling. You don't even believe that. Look at you.
But let me ask you this real quick before we move on. Before we wrap this up, are the Rams out of Super Bowl contention for y'all? Yes or no?
Yes.
If we don't make as it is, I would say yes.
What about you, Darius? You think they're out of Super Bowl contention?
I don't know.
To be fair, but I will say that the NFC is just really like. Actually, I'm gonna say no. I think anything can happen with any of these teams come playoff time.
It's still pretty early, man.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say
so
no.
It's early. Say no, Darius?
I do still think we get Odell back, and we somehow always make midseason moves. So
Wait, hold on. Let me hear Darius. No, you talking over my nigga Darius.
I said no. Like it's like 5 weeks in now. I think we're about to be on week 6. I mean, like, yeah, it's like these are important games. It's the NFL. Like, all these games matter, but it's still very early. So I'm not gonna write them off yet as like some non-contender or fraud. So
I feel that. I believe that they are they're still in contention. I gotta put respect on the Super Bowl champs. Hopefully when some of these guys come back, the top heaviness, it won't affect them too much. But hey, this is the risk that you run when you give up so many picks and so many assets to go all in. You're so top heavy, and whenever you have injuries, that depth is going to come back to bite you. It's just like the Lakers whenever they went all in for that Russell Westbrook deal. You know, guys get hurt, lack consistency outside of those guys, which is to be expected because you lack depth because you're financially committed to so many players at the top. So the Rams are definitely going to have to go through these harsh times, and hopefully they can pick themselves back up. But I'll put a little bit more respect on them, and I think they're still contenders because the NFC is just so wide open. Outside of the Bucks, obviously the Eagles, they look really good right now. But you know, the Eagles, I'm still looking at them a little bit, you know, side eye. It's a little too early for me to put stock in them as the clear cut favorites, even though they're obviously undefeated. They still look like probably the team to beat right now in the East, in the West, in the NFC. I just think that I don't think they're unbeatable, even though their record suggests that. But yeah, man, I see this comment here before we wrap this up. Why would you remind me of that, my brother?
Yeah, you guys are ass, bro. We're ass too, by the way. I just want to let the
imagine having the worst. Imagine having
you were so hyped because y'all niggas beat the Colts. Y'all beat the Colts. No, listen, hyped off of that.
Listen, I didn't even watch the game, and then I hop on Twitter and I ask niggas, I'm like, bro, what happened? They just said Trevor Lawrence. I'm like, ooh. Play a bad game.
Hey, Trevor Lawrence out there looking like the Westbrook of the white quarterbacks, dog. That's what he's looking like.
Don't
fumbling the ball 4 times in the game. That's pretty crazy, dog. That's like a 10 turnover game in NBA standard.
Peak Westbrook was really good. I'm just saying.
Hey,
but as you guys can see, my battery it's on the end of its lifetime. So appreciate you guys for pulling up. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. We got more topics coming on for the next episode. We're going to talk about Thursday night football. We're going to definitely react to that and give our predictions for week 6. So stay tuned for that. This is your boys signing out. Y'all got any? Yeah, we're also going to talk about the Eastern Conference standings predictions. We have a special guest coming on next week. If all things go, so make sure you stay tuned for that. This is y'all boys. We signing out. GOBBY, send us out, yo.
Hold up. Before we go, I have a PSA. Put the thing on me. Hold
up. You're not on camera, Darius.
No, no, but like, okay, hold on.
Okay.
Give me a sec. I was like sneezing really bad. All right. So
144p.
Damn, boy.
Cade Cunningham, 10 points. 3 for 13.
Hold on. Darius. Hold on.
0 for 5 from 3.
Let's wait for you to get so we can clip this. Hold on.
No. Let him push the agenda. Josh, get it. Josh,
four turnovers against the
Thunder. Wait. Darius. Hold up. Now restart.
Now re-say what you said.
Cade Cunningham against the Thunder, 10 points, 3 for 13 from the field, 0 for 5 from 3, 4 turnovers. Luka Doncic.
Jaden Ivey is the best player on the team.
Luka Doncic.
Okay. On that note, we are definitely going to sign out. GOBBY, send us out, dog.
Molly.